Champions are made long before the lights come on. It begins on empty fields, in quiet weight rooms, in the stillness before the season. It's a mindset. Relentless, disciplined, unshakable. It's built on reps, on bruises, on belief. Every yard earned, every snap measured. And now, it all leads here. The final down, the final whistle. One season, one shot, one goal. Welcome to the NSAA Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media.
Nebraska Public Media Sports, Nebraska's home for championship sports. We are live at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln for the 2025 NSAA High School Football Championships. And our second game of the day is in Class D2 as the Wynot Blue Devils take on the Cardinals, who are undefeated from St. Mary's. And hello again, everyone. Welcome 6 floors above the field here at Memorial Stadium. Along with Damon Binning, I'm Larry Putney. Great to have you with us. This could be an offensive show.
Yeah, absolutely. Wynot can score in a multitude of ways. They scored 78 this season. Right. Now, it was in 4 overtimes, but they are explosive and can move the football. And then on the other side with St. Mary's, we'll get to see a guy and a team where an individual has amassed almost 4,000 total yards via the air and on the ground in Hedstrom.
Now, if anybody's going to slow anybody down, it might be Lee Hymas from Wynot.
Yeah, well, he is a fantastic defensive player, a tackling machine. Coach's kid, you know he's smart, you know he's tough, but he's going to have his hands full on the with Hedstrom on the other side. He's got to play really well today. He's got great stamina, a really good two-way player. They'll need his tackling.
Well, you mentioned him, Gage Hedstrom, phenomenal numbers.
Yeah, he's got tremendous size, really good speed. Usually the best player on the field every time he takes it. His numbers are circus-like.
Yeah.
The 75 TDs is not a typo, nor is it a near 4,000 yards of total offense.
Yeah, likely we'll go over 4,000 yards in total offense in this state championship game against Wynot. Wynot and St. Mary's. For more, we go down to the field. Doug Duda.
Hey, thanks, guys. We don't have the 1 and 2 seeds here, but we have 2 teams whose only loss is a 6-point overtime loss. St. Mary's comes in undefeated. Wynot lost to Archangels, who was another outstanding playoff team, 36-30 in overtime. And these crowds are going to know each other. They may have some chants that go back and forth. Of course, Wynot has played St. Mary's in basketball. They were in the state finals last year against each other. The volleyball teams and girls basketball teams have tangled at the state tournament over the years. As Coach Hymas says, we may not play each other in the regular season, but we sure know a lot about each other. Whether that translates to the football field or not, we don't know. Wynot goes for a volleyball, football, fall doubleheader championship. O'Neill St. Mary's tries to stack their football championship on top of last year's basketball. We'll see how it all plays out. Could be basketball on grass, guys.
Familiarity here, no doubt about that. First time in football, though, between Wynot and St. Mary's. That's the game coming up next. Earlier today, Sandy Creek rolled over Crofton by 40. Coming up tonight, we've got the Class B showdown between Gretna East and Waverly. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's interesting. We don't see a lot of 1-2s when we look at this. The seedings were very, very interesting, and it is highly competitive. But here with a 6 and a 4,
yeah,
they couldn't care less. We may have to do 6 times 4 to try to matriculate these scores.
C1, C2 are tomorrow, and then tomorrow night we'll wrap it up with Millard South and Papillion La Vista South in Class A. Much more to come on those games later tonight and tomorrow here on Nebraska Public Media. Well, these two teams not too far from each other, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Wynot right on the South Dakota-Nebraska border. St. Mary's obviously in O'Neill. who did they beat to get here? We take a look at the bracket. You'll see in the quarterfinals, St. Mary's knocked off Sandhills Thedford, the defending state champs, and handled them easily. St. Mary's then beat Howells Dodge. Howells Dodge was the #1 seed. And then Wynot went over Hitchcock County and Central Valley to make it here to these state finals. Yeah, and of course the defending state champ was Central Valley, not Sandhills Thedford. You get the point. The defending state champs knocked off in the playoffs by one of these two teams who will now play for a state title. Time for introductions. Let's go to Heath Kramer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Memorial Stadium and the 2025 Nebraska School Activities Association Football Championship Finals for today's Class D2 contest between the Wynot Blue Devils and the St. Mary's Cardinals. The NSAA is proud to recognize Farmers Mutual of Nebraska and all NSAA corporate partners for their outstanding support of NSAA activities, especially Nebraska Orthopedic Center, the NSAA's orthopedic and sports medicine partner for Lincoln Area Championships. Ready for the teammates mentoring starting lineups? Visit teammates.org to learn more about how you can help take one more student off the waiting list by becoming a mentor. And now, for the introduction of the players, coaches, and officials. First, the #6 seed with a record of 11-1, the Wynot Blue Devils. #8, Devin Brummer. #9, Kason Hansen. #10, Carter Hans. #12, Killian Steinhaus. #13, Nixon Hymas. #20, Cotner Cook. #32, Jed Nelson. #34, Lane Hymas. #44, Emerson Gunther. And #99, Parker Schmidt. The head coach for Wynot is Steve Hymas. And now the rest of the Wynot players and coaches.
So the Blue Devils come in at 11-1, opened the season with a 4 overtime win against Crofton, which played in the Class D1 state championship. You see their total yards per game. They average 56.2 points per game and give up just 20 a game. It is Wynot and St. Mary's. Devin Brummer leading the way with 31 touchdowns, 1,700 yards through the air. Time now to introduce you to the other team on the other side. That's St. Mary's out of O'Neill. Let's go back to Heath.
And now, the #4 seed, undefeated at 12-0, the St. Mary's Cardinals. #2, Gage Hedstrom. #3, Ben Parlow. #5, Miles Hamilton. #8, James Eby. #9, Lane Bybee. #10, Keegan Couch. #18, Ben Pongrat. #21, Drake Berg. #23, Logan Roberts. #24, Ruger Kraft. #34, Dalton Hurley. #36, Eli Banks. #42, Carter Cole. The head coach for St. Mary's is Tony Allen. And now the rest of the St. Mary's players and coaches. The officials for today's game, the referee is Rick Eisenhauser. The umpire, Robert True. The linesman is Dan McFarland. The line judge is Stephen True. And the back judge is Doug Eisenhauser.
So there's St. Mary's Cardinals. They come in undefeated to take on the Wynot Blue Devils. 378 yards per game, average almost 60 points per game, and give up about 20. So very similar in terms of offense and defense for both of these teams. But the difference could be that guy, Gage Hedstrom, who will likely go over 4,000 total yards. He has a Class D2 record, 75 touchdowns on the year.
He's everywhere. You got to get him to the ground. He's a big, strong, fast guy, and so gang tackling would be at a premium.
Back to Heath we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with our national anthem. To sing the anthem this afternoon, we welcome the Fremont High School Octet featuring Matthew Tweedy, Jackson Larson, Kalea Wilmer, Alejandro Villagomez, Caleb Moore, Martina Alonso Gomez, Alana Johnson, and Grace Fredrickson, under the direction of vocal music director Mark Harmon.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great job by the Fremont Octet. We're ready for football here at Memorial Stadium. Class D2 state championship between the Blue Devils and the Cardinals. Quarterback battle for a state championship back here in Lincoln.
Phelps Memorial Health Center offers cardiology services on site in Holdridge. The cardiology team addresses conditions such as high blood pressure, shortness of breath, coronary artery disease, and heart failure. Treatments may include medication therapy, minimally invasive testing, and minor procedures. Appointments are available 5 days a week to help meet the care needs of the community it serves. Learn more at phelpsmemorial.com.
5 Points Bank supports your local community. Five Points Bank, supporting local communities and athletes as a proud sponsor of the NSAA High School State Championships on Nebraska Public Media.
Every herd, every flock, every farm. Nebraska soybeans are there. 97% of harvested soybeans are used for animal feed, delivering the protein, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals animals need. Nebraska farmers aren't just growing soybeans. They're helping feed animals, families, and communities. Nebraska soybeans, growing opportunity from the ground up.
Opportunities. They're found here and here and here. They inspire her, motivate him, prepare them. And when those opportunities start here, they can take you anywhere. Wayne State College, where opportunities today prepare you to lead tomorrow. Explore WayneStateCollege.com.
Also a big deal for these guys who earned the right to be in these state championships. Our officiating crew here in D2. Rick Eisenhower, Robert True, Dan McFarland, and the rest of the crew for this battle between St. Mary's and Wynot. Got a sense on how this one's going to go, Damon?
I don't. I expect to see points. You know, Wynot has more ways that they can get you, but St. Mary's has the way that they can get you.
Hedstrom. You know, and I think the other thing we're going to keep an eye on here is how is Gage Hedstrom's knee. Obviously, he set the state record with his 75th touchdown, then came out of the game with a knee injury. He did re-enter later. They said he's been cleared, ready to go, but that'll be a key component here, certainly for St. Mary's.
Yeah, I tried to watch him warming up and moving around. He looks good. Does have a brace, but looked good moving.
So the Blue Devils will kick it away. Cardinals will receive to start it off. Cook squibs it along the ground. Bobbled, taken at the 20-yard line. Back upfield, ball on the ground is still loose, and it's recovered by the Blue Devils. Big break early for Wynot.
Right off the bat, too, you dodged a bullet. You didn't want to kick it to Hedstrom. You squib it, and you get the extra possession now. Win-win.
Couldn't tell who jarred that loose, but a nice solid tackle. Pops it out, and recovered by Carter Hands. Odds with the recovery. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils as they start their first possession in Cardinal territory. Quarterback, Devin Brummer, 1,700 yards through the air. Lane Hymas to his left, the running back. Brummer options near side, pitches out to Hymas. Hymas has some room. Good gain on first down of about 5, maybe 6 yards. Call it second down and short.
Yeah, Lane looks like he just elite level fitness watching him on tape. Gets his first carry, and we mentioned the ridiculous number of tackles he has defensively. Pretty complete player, and again, one of the joys of doing 8-man is to watch the incredible two-way play.
They'll call it 4, second down and 4. Quick hitter into the flat, caught by Cope.
Quietly, one of the players defensively that I liked for St. Mary's was Bybee. Number 9, big, long defensive end. Goes about 6'4", 210-ish, 215. He's a guy that I really wanted to see in person for St. Mary's.
So Cook on the grab picks up the first down. From the 18-yard line. Brummer gives the backfield to Hymas. He's going to be dropped.
There he is.
Nice play, Barlow.
You just watch Bybee here on the replay. He's really good at using his hands. You see him disengage, and then he's just laying out. He was really active on film. I asked Coach Allen about him on Sunday, and very kind of innocuous. He does a lot of good things for us.
That is his 18th tackle for a loss on the year.
Good player.
For Lane Bybee. The kit into the flat again. Braylon Hans.
This is kind of what they do. They feel it out early. Pretty explosive. You mentioned the 57 points a game.
Yeah.
They know how to find the end zone. How about how the season started? Wow. 2-point win with 4 overtimes, 78-76 over Crofton.
So good yardage on both first downs third down, and we'll call it 4. Near side pitch, Hymas has the first down, inside the 10, touchdown! Lane Hymas breaks the tackle and in for the first touchdown of the game, and Wynot capitalizes on the turnover.
Yeah, he's so deceptive as a runner, right? I watch him tackle, and I'm thinking he's obviously got some lead in his pencil as we watch the replay here, but he's got really good body control, and his balance is at a high level.
I really looked like I had the angle on him right here.
He doesn't usually give you much to hit.
Yeah. So they'll go for 2. Brummer back to throw. Thought about running, now under pressure. Rolls near side, looks to the end zone, still not there, all the way across. 2-point conversion. How about that play from Brummer?
That's a senior for you.
Wow.
Doesn't panic. Played in big games before. No, ain't no hill for a climber, isn't that right, LP?
Wow. What a play. Scrambles long enough, finds the receiver for the 2-point conversion. Hymas, first touchdown of the game. Wynot with the early lead over St. Mary's. 5 plays, 71 yards.
Behind every switch you flip, innovation is at work, helping generate and deliver electricity the moment you need it. Like AI-driven systems within our generation facilities, drones for infrastructure inspection, smart meters for outage detection, and carbon capture and sequestration technology exploration. It's not just electricity we are delivering, it's innovation. Powering the state, powering your life. Nebraska Public Power District.
You are a maverick. You stand ready to change the world. You are an innovator with bold ideas and a vision for the future. You are determined to turn your dreams into reality. You are a leader, committed to making a difference. With Omaha's your campus, you're at the center of it all. Here at UNO, you dare to dream, to innovate, to lead, to shape a brighter future. You are a maverick.
Back here at Memorial Stadium, 8-0. Blue Devils with the early lead. Wynot head coach Steve Hymas, 16th season.
Yep. I tell you, Steve, he's got to be happy with his assistant coach, Kyle. He's helped out a long time here at Wynot. And how about this? Congratulations. Graduated with a certificate of completion. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
Well done, and the Hymas family. It's a big deal.
Yes, absolutely. I was about to say, you mentioned that 4 overtime game. That was also his 100th career win. What a way to get your 100th career win, right? 4 overtime victory. So the kick went out of bounds, and looks like they're going to make him kick it again.
No, I might take the field, but yeah, I'd take the field position.
Yep, they will. Like Wynot was heading back to kick, but
your offense already had to wait an extra possession to get their hands on it. Let's get the ball and get busy. See if we can get this thing tied up.
So it'll be spotted at the 25.
Kick out of bounds on the kicking team. They elect to take it at the 25-yard line.
80-yard field here at 8-man. So starting at the 25. Quarterback for St. Mary's, Gage Hedstrom. Quick hitter out the far sideline. Good gain on first down, 4 yards, brings up 2nd and 6.
I don't think either coach really wanted this to be the type of game where who has the ball last wins, but with both of these offenses, sometimes when they get going, you get the sense it can be like that. Whose defense will settle in first? Look at this odd front. You see what they're just so creative with how they get lined up.
Hedstrom right up the middle. Breaks one tackle, leans forward about a yard short. That'll bring up 3rd down and less than a yard. Head coach Tony Allen, 27th season. One school career. Spent his entire coaching career and life at O'Neill St. Mary's.
Remember calling the school last week. Very nice administrative staff. Said Coach Allen would get right back to me. He's in class teaching right now, so that's good to hear.
That's great. 3rd and short, out of the gun. hit right at the line, and the second effort is going to get it. Great support there by Cook.
Well, how about Lane Hymas fitting on the run blitz?
There are the numbers for Hedstrom on the year. 67.7% completion percentage, set a school record.
A lot of times people knock me for doing math, LP. I don't want to add 1964 and 1796. One of those was the year you were born. I'll let you pick which one.
Well played. That's good. Back to throws Hedstrom. Got a wide open over the middle. Caught! Barlow! Inside the 5! Touchdown! Barlow! That is Bybee on the catch. 9, not 3, my apologies. 44 yards.
We've seen these over routes, haven't we? Wide open. I really liked Bybee on film. You know what I should start doing? Maybe just talk you up before the game starts.
You're right.
Got a chance to be 2 for, well, Sealy was easy. That didn't take Nostradamus.
It's the second time today I've thought 9 was 3, by the way. So we'll get that figured out too. All right, go for a 2-point here. Hedstrom out of the gun. Looks into the end zone, back across. There is number 3, Barlow. 2-point conversion.
They heard you. It's a multiplier.
They gotta help me out here.
Yeah, people knock me for my math. Even I could figure that one out.
So both teams.
We got it. We thought it may be a little bit like this.
Yeah. Yep.
At least early on, it hasn't disappointed. Yeah, I can't tell you. I just kind of watch for guys to pop on film and seemed a little underappreciated in all the storylines trying to get ready for the broadcast. I didn't hear much about number 9, but well, he's awful good on video.
Go down to the field to Doug Duda.
Well, guys, we've been talking about Gage and that injury that he sustained last week. Went down, went out of the game, ran himself back in, got sacked again. It was 3rd and 25. Went back to pass, scrambled for 27 yards on the next play, first down, and never looked back. So he got that adrenaline going, and I assume that'll be a big part here. He made a tackle off that fumble on the kickoff and needed some help getting up. You could tell he was a little gimpy, but he looked pretty good on that pass.
Short kick taken by Wynot, and into Cardinal territory they go. That is Hymas on the return. Nixon Hymas. Ooh, there's a stiff arm.
Hey, use it like a jab.
So Brummer in the gun. Pitch outside to Hymas. Tackle made by Miles Hamilton, the linebacker. Gain of about 5. No signs of slowing the offense yet.
Tell you what, might need a calculator at some point,
right?
Considering your 9s and 3s.
Brummer, pitch to Hymas, cuts back inside. Swarm of defenders is there to slow him down, led by Gage Hedstrom on the tackle. It'll bring up 3rd. 26th postseason appearance for the Wynot Blue Devils, but looking for their first ever state football championship. 3rd down and 2. Direct snap to Hymas. Leans forward. Very near a first down. We'll have to check the spot. It's going to be very close. Ball spotted at the 19. Needed the 19.
Again,
it's going to be fourth.
Only halfway through the first, roughly, but you get the sense why not, may not. Why not, may not. This might not be too bad of a strategy. I don't think it's intentional to burn and bleed clock, but being in a hurry while you're moving the ball isn't a bad thing when you have to face a player like Hedstrom.
Yep. So fourth down and 1. With the Wildcat is Hymas. And a flag. Too much time. It's going to back him up 5 yards.
That's big.
Yes, it is.
Still fourth down.
Changes from being able to go to big personnel. Probably now you need more of a run-pass option here.
So fourth down and 6 now from the 25. We're just inside the 25. Brummer in the gun, Hymas to his right. Drops the pass out of the flat, complete. Great grab by Cook. Inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. A first down for Wynot.
You would like number 20 after the catch. He's elusive, and he gets to where he's going. But just set the feet, grip it, rip it. It's easy pitch and catch right there. He almost came out of the back end. Not that nice tight spiral. Is that an HD? Looked like 3D. In your living.
They're in a hurry. Hanson Hymas split to the left. They'll go the other way. Pitch to Hymas. Cuts it back in. Bybee is right there, and Bybee makes the play after a short gain.
Really good job by Emerson Gunther out there on the perimeter trying to secure the edge, but St. Mary's having none of it. At number 9, he is a long, tall drink of water. Uses his hands, keeps guys away from his body. Really good player. Making an impact on both sides already.
Flag on the play.
For as few penalties as we saw in the first game, we've seen quite a few already early in this one.
Dead ball. Offsides on the defense.
Lined up offsides. Backed it up to the 4, half the distance to the goal. Second down and 4. You can see him lined up. Direct snap to Cook. Cook not much there. Leans forward for maybe a couple. Brings up third down and goal.
For Cook's size, he's a heavy, heavy runner. Can't be but about 160, 165, but constantly falling forward. It's a really integral part of this offense, obviously.
So Cook in the gun with Hymas to his left. Cook will take it, follow Hymas into the hole for the touchdown. Wynot with the touchdown.
You're going to like number 20, LP. Take a look at the direct snap, a little bit of a wildcat. The lead block by Hymas just needs to chip. Plenty of real estate.
There's multiple options here for this Blue Devils offense. Brummer and Hymas. Cook, who you just saw score the touchdown. Cook now in motion. Drop back to pass. Goes over the middle, incomplete.
Oh boy, he'll want that one back.
Yep, had him right there.
Nice design.
Steinhaus a little behind him, doesn't make the grab. 14-8. Here's another look at the touchdown by
Get the one extra blocker with your quarterback as the runner. Just a little piece from Hymas. Look at the good double, the pin down, the kick out. Just a body for a body, +1.
7-play drive, 29 yards, 4 minutes, 11 seconds. And we have 4:20 remaining here in the first. Already 3 touchdowns on the board in less than 8 minutes of play.
And a game like this, well, I mean, every point matters, obviously, but the gimme on the 2-point conversion right there,
yeah,
has potential to come back and tap you.
Little squib kick, take it and drop right at the 25-yard line.
Not in a hurry to not in a hurry to let Hedstrom get his hands on it, are
no
they?
reason to do that again, or to bring it back. So Ben Pongrantz falls on it, and it will be St. Mary's ball at the 25-yard line. So back comes Gage Hedstrom. Pretty phenomenal basketball player as well. He set the school record for threes as a junior.
Fresh off a state title last year as well.
That's right. Back to pass. Looking downfield, goes deep, has a man along the far sideline. Is it caught? It was, but incomplete. They're going to say out of bounds. Boy, high pointed at Barlow, went up and got it, but did not get a foot down. Let's look again.
Well, it's first man in the air usually wins the war. Yeah. Came down out of bounds with that one. That's a really good job of officiating real time. Right there.
Barlow with 61 receptions on the year, 989 yards as he's looking to go over 1,000. And another flag. Nope. Yep, there was a flag. I mean, no flag, but a whistle.
Dead ball. Delay a game on the offense. Second down.
That was interesting. No laundry ever hit the turf.
Nope.
They just blew the whistle.
Heard the whistle, looked for the flag, and did not see
Well,
it.
there wasn't one.
When you know what the call is,
Yes.
you just have to go pick it up off the ground. I mean, why would you throw it? Right up the middle, carry.
Always impressed with the open field tackling when I do these D1, D2 championships. Just the ability to get guys down to the ground in space.
Drake Berg picked up 6 on that carry, so brings up 3rd down and long. Hedstrom can run it as well. He's rushed for 1,800 yards on the season. He'll carry it up the middle and not much there. He'll get back to about the 30-yard line and no more than that. 4th down and 5. Interesting call here.
Yeah, it is. And I again, you won't see much punting from St. Mary's, and so how Hedstrom lines up usually is the tail. Sometimes he's a little deep. Well, here we go. They will punt it, at least the formation, and another flag. Well, it's disjointed early.
Really.
For the 3 scores already.
Delay game on the offense. 4th down.
So it'll be Hedstrom deep in punt formation. Roberts has been the punter for much of the year.
Yeah.
Gets that away. Good punt. Take it to the 15.
Well, I tell you, we'll probably call his name quite a bit. 36. That's Eli Banks. He comes from pretty good stock. That is one of the nephews. Connor is the other of the great Kyle Manuel from Schuyler. Mr. Bison, North Dakota State.
There you go.
Not bad stock.
Nope. 2:30 remains here in the first. Opportunity.
How good was Kyle? Was Kyle Manuel?
Yes. Yeah. Fantastic.
Oh.
Yep.
Did those finals. Watched him in DSU.
Yep.
Heck of a linebacker in the NFL.
It's terrific. Brummer reels this one in.
How about the hands?
Yeah, there you go.
Boy, that is
time to make the handoff.
That's pretty good.
Pump fake. Goes down the sideline. Got it. In stride. Hands going all the way. Touchdown. Braylon Hands. Wynot with a 2-touchdown lead. 60 yards on the touchdown.
We need the all 22 of this one for 6, getting 6. This ball was in the air on time and in anticipation. He put this on the money.
Wow.
He threw that at, that was a good 2-3 seconds early.
Great pump fake.
Oh, how do you? Wow.
Devin Brummer with the touchdown toss. And now they'll go for 2. Two-point try, no good.
Little smash concept. He had the corner right behind it. Got to see when this ball left his hands. Look at this. Oh, that's
right.
I mean, tell you want it as a receiver, right? Meet me at the 25 for 6 of them.
37th catch on the year. That puts him over 600 yards receiving for Braylon Hands. His 11th touchdown of the year. And gives them a 20-8 lead here in the first.
That's, ball's in pretty good hands, isn't it?
Really good hands.
One at the line of scrimmage.
So Cook will kick it away again for the Blue Devils.
Pretty good chance we won't see this one in the air.
Yep, I would agree.
We're going to keep track of these 2-point conversions. That's 4 points they've left out on the field.
They're bringing Pongrantz up right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
That back wall.
You're going to have to be strategic with the squib now because Hedstrom is in play.
Yep. There it is again. And they flip it to Hedstrom. He's going to come near side. Stiff arm. They take him out to the 30 and about the 29-yard line for the Cardinals. Down by 12 here in the first quarter. 1:40 remaining. St. Mary's team lost to Central Valley last season in the playoffs. Central Valley went on to win the state title. Coach Tony Allen said, "We thought we played Central Valley better than any other team after us in that run to Central Valley State Championship." So it was one of the motivating factors for this year's team is they were right there with Central Valley last year. Drake Bird, nothing doing there. Flag comes in late. Tackle made by Cotner Cook. It's maybe a face mask. Yep, right there.
Oh, there it is.
Called on Carter Hands.
Boy, a lot of laundry on the field early.
Personal foul. Face mask. On the defense. Number 10. Results of the play. First down.
So that'll move the Cards into Blue Devil territory at the 35-yard line. Trips to the left for Hedstrom. Under pressure, still looking downfield. Hedstrom dumps it into the flat. Drake Berg with the grab. And Berg inside the 30. Good gain on first down of about 7 yards.
Yeah, really good job of discipline, too, by the offensive line while Hedstrom's buying time. And you saw what the rush did. They want to kind of bull rush him where they keep him contained. They really want to keep him in front of them. Strategy within the strategy.
Yep. Second down. Hedstrom back to throw again. Under pressure. Fires over the middle. Wide open. Touchdown. Drake Berg. And St. Mary's answers.
Might be another time to revisit which defense settles in first.
27-yard touchdown strike, wide open. Drake Berg.
It wasn't in the air very long either. He put that one on a rope.
That is just Berg's 9th catch of the year. 2nd touchdown through the air. And now Berg in the backfield along with Hedstrom on the 2-point try. Under pressure, rolling to his left. He's got the corner if he wants it. He's got it. 2-point conversion good on the carry by Gage Hedstrom.
That's just what we talked about. You just got to keep him in front. You try to run him down, and he's always the best athlete on the field. It's a devastating block from Banks to spring him.
Well, that is a big answer for the Cardinals and a big 2-point conversion.
And all of a sudden you look up.
Yeah.
And it's just 4 points.
That's right, yeah. And we are not done with the first quarter of play. And already 5 touchdowns on the board. What did you say about it might be a high-scoring game?
Yeah, it might be a high-scoring game. These teams are prolific offensively. I mean, it might be the last team with the ball.
Yeah, yeah. 3 plays on the drive. Kick is out of bounds. Blue Devils can take it at the 25 if they so choose.
Where the return games are so strong, both teams willing to concede field position.
Yeah, yeah. Nope, they are not going to take the field position. They'll make them re-kick it.
Why not? Really good return game.
Yep.
It's not, neither team taking a chance at kicking it deep.
So back them up now to the 25. Let's see if they come out plus yardage here.
Well, you got to be careful with Cook, though. He'll field almost any squib.
Cook standing at the 20. And they kick it deep, all the way back, taking it about the 11. Here comes Cook. To the 20. Out past the 25 to about the 27-yard line.
See how he comes out of the back end of that? He's really hard to tackle on film. I couldn't tell. I'm like, is it the grass? No, he's just a good runner. Again, not real big. 160 pounds. Very hard to get to the ground.
Give up the middle. Yeah, nothing right there. Hit immediately. Is that Hedstrom? It was Hedstrom.
Yeah, they like that quick hitter when they go with that traditional eye. They've got a nice play action off of it too, but
yeah, watch Hedstrom here.
Yeah,
First into the hole.
Goodness, Coach Manning would be proud. How about the single? Score it.
And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 20-16, Wynot with the lead. 5 touchdowns the first 12 minutes here in this Class D2 state championship.
Why is it important to fill out your FAFSA?
First off,
it's how you apply for federal,
state, and most college-based financial aid.
It's easier to fill out than you think.
Start college on the right track.
You don't have to pay for college on your own.
Education Quest is here to help.
For more information, go to educationquest.org.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is ready to help. A hydrostatic transmission assists its operation. Attachments are available for a variety of jobs. The Kubota BX Series. Demos are available through your local Kubota dealers. To learn more, KubotaNesports.com.
The 2025 NSAA High School State Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media are brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Let's take a look at the highlights from quarter number 1. 5 touchdowns put on the board in just 12 minutes. Hymas started it out with that carry. And then a great dart here from Hedstrom. Finds Bybee with the touchdown. Then on the Wildcat, the touchdown there by Cook. And then this one to Hands, and Hands goes the distance. That's 60 yards for the touchdown. And Hedstrom answers. Completion to Drake Berg, and that's where we're at. 20-16 as we head to quarter number 2 here in this D2 state championship. Second ever trip to the state finals for Wynot. They were a runner-up in 2023, just 2 years ago. And this year they're saying, why not, why not?
Does that make that about 3rd and 4-ish? Long 4?
About 4, yep.
Some hitting going on down there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Here the pad's cracking.
Brewer back to pass. Quick hitter out of the flat to Hymas. Hymas will try to navigate to the first. Will not get there. Out to the 34-yard line. That's going to be at least 2 yards shy.
Knowing why not, and Coach Hymas.
There we go.
They'll keep that offense on the field. You figure you got to score anyway. Gonna take points.
So Brummer is deep. Hedstrom goes back as if he were getting ready to receive a punt. And they will quick kick it. And it looked like it was maybe tipped. And here's Hedstrom taking it at the 5. He's going to be bottled up, breaks one tackle. Look out. Here's Hedstrom. Look out, near side. Breaks one, cuts back. Hedstrom still on his feet. Wow. What a return by Gage Hedstrom. And now you know why you don't kick to Gage Hedstrom.
Yeah, I was watching a couple of playoff games, and he returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown. It was the only one he saw. But watch the breaking of the tackles. He sets up the blocks. But the interesting thing is his guys know he's not down until they hear that whistle blow. I mean, they're working.
They're blocking, yeah, they were out there. Down back to the 5, it looked like he was just dead to rights. Let's go down to Doug.
I'll tell you what, this Wynot defense, these seniors and their coaches, they've played a guy like Kyle Hedstrom before. Gage Hedstrom, that was Kyle Cox 2 years ago in the finals. They know what this is all about.
Hedstrom, touchdown! What a toss! Barlow pulls it in. One play for 6. 37 yards.
About his accuracy. We talk about his running accolades and being tough to get to the ground. Another dime on the money. We have seen some beautiful balls today. Look at this. That's just how you draw it up.
Hedstrom with 37 yards on the punt return, and then that strike was for 37 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, Hans has got to think he's in pretty good shape there.
Oh. Well, it's taken.
We talked about the 2-point conversions.
Yeah. Fired right at the line. Did he get there? They're going to say no, did not. Caught it right in front of the line, did not break the plane.
They're going to talk about it. That's a really good job real time on the field. Nice job by the crew.
By Bybee. And so 2-point try, no good.
Again, this is recollection over memory. Cox, he went for over 400, didn't he?
Yeah, Cox had a state record 65 carries in the game.
Yeah,
Kyle,
because that was down to the very end. He was getting handoffs, but I think he went for over 400.
486.
Yeah, I remember.
486 yards.
Incredible.
6 touchdowns. He broke the D2 record for rushing yards in a playoff game, all-class record for yards in the state final, and the all-class record for carries in a single game. And that's who Wynot faced the last time they were in a state final back in 23, and here they are facing Gage Hedstrom.
Well, he has been just as deadly with his arm. You know he's got good depth the way he can shoot the 3-ball.
Holds the school record for points in a season in basketball. Comes from good stock. His brother Aiden played. When his brother Aiden played, Hedstrom was the 8th grade student manager as that goes into the end zone. It's kind of interesting. You know, Coach Tony Allen says that when Gage Hedstrom was an 8th grader, he watched more film than his coaches did. And he would come to him as an 8th grader and say, hey, Coach, did you see they're doing this? And he's like, yeah, we saw it. We got that, Gage. He's like, he said every game he would come to him and say, hey, did you look at the tape? Did you see that they're doing? Yes, Gage, we've got it.
That is fantastic.
Coach Allen says, I will never coach another player like Gage Hedstrom again. Never before and never will again. Quite high praise for his quarterback, Gage Hedstrom. All right, Wynot back in business. Here's Devin Brummer back out there at quarterback. They'll run the option to the far side. Hymas cuts it up. Not much there. Diving in there to make the play and break it up is Drake Berg.
Starting to play that option a little bit better. Got off to a little bit of a slow start, but now I think they've got it down.
Second down, quick hitter. Not much there. Great job defensively.
Well, I tell you.
Wow, hit made immediately.
Brummer will want that one back. St. Mary got away with one. They turned they turned Steinhaus free. He was wide open down the side. There he goes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him. He's like, I'm right here. Yeah, Hymas, Nixon Hymas. Good tackle there, one-on-one by Pongrantz to limit the gain to just 1. 3rd down and 9. 2 receivers to the near, 1 to the top. Out route, grab, great catch by Hands, look out! Far side, caught from behind and drugged down. That's Cook with the grab.
Well, you don't see that a ton. Barlow can run.
Wow, caught Cook from behind.
Speed on a little bit of a double move, but he doesn't quit on the play. And look at this.
Wow. 47 yards on the gain.
I didn't see that a ton. Watching huddle. Cook usually scores on those. That's a heck of an effort by Barlow.
On the reverse. 1 stiff arm. Near side. That's enough for a 1st down. Good carry by Hymas. Nixon Hymas. Flag on the play.
Yeah, it came in late. There was only 1 white jersey there. Interesting call.
Dead ball. Personal foul on the offense.
Dead ball, so after the 1st down, that'll back him up 15, and it'll be 1st and 10.
I don't know. Coach Hymas not happy. I think he thought he was in the field of play. Boy, that's a big one.
Now there it is.
Yeah, I don't know unless something happens after this. He's just finishing the block. Let's see. Huh.
All right.
I don't know. It certainly was during the action, so I don't understand the dead ball, but the sharp crew will play on.
So from the 21-yard line, it is 1st and 10 because of the dead ball foul. Lane Hymas in the backfield along with Brummer. Now we're on that option to the far side again. Hymas slips through 1 tackle. Enough for a 1st down. Nope, gonna say he stepped out right before the 1st, so down to the 12-yard line. Maybe the 11.
Little adjustment on the perimeter from Wynot. They cracked the initial defender and went to safety, let Hymas deal with the safety. Nice little wrinkle. They were starting to get a beat on that perimeter option game, and Wynot changes up the blocking scheme a little bit. Love it.
2nd down and 1. Hymas stacked up after a gain of 1, and that's enough for the 1st down. And it will be 1st and goal from the 10.
I really liked Hurley, 34 on film, and he hasn't disappointed. Not a big guy, but he plays with good hand violence and a nice low center of gravity. Inside runs will be tough sledding.
Good Brummer here rolling to his right, looking into the end zone late. Got him! Touchdown! Went late across the middle, but found his guy, Steinhaus, for the touchdown.
Boy, these guys. It's a pretty good quarterback play going on. Anything you can do, I can do better. Buys himself some time. Fantastic job by Gunther not delivering a blindside block, too. That takes some discipline.
He was trying to hit Hymas out of the backfield. He was covered immediately.
You know, it's an easy cleanup block,
yeah.
but they always call it. That's a good job of discipline.
Brummer. Still under pressure. Dances around. Wow. Down the same guy, Steinhaus once again. What a play by Brummer.
Just buying himself some time.
How about
And
that?
Banks is the real deal. 36 out there. That's a really good player. He's freezing. The angle.
Just drops down, kind of flips it sidearm.
He's too young to know anything about Dan Quisenberry, but that blue and white had me thinking.
Little submariner. All right, hey, let's take a look at last year's Class D2 state championship.
The Class D2 state championship belonged to Central Valley, and they made sure of it early. In a dominating rematch with neighbor Riverside, the Cougars came out firing, scoring on their first 6 possessions and forcing 4 turnovers to take a commanding 46-6 halftime lead. Quarterback Zayden Wolf led the charge with 2 long touchdown runs, while the defense sealed the deal with pick sixes from Gunnar Van Osdal and Boston Wood. Central Valley cruised to a 52-12 win, earning the first state title in consolidated school history.
Central Valley knocked off this year in the postseason. And a new champ will be crowned here in D2. It'll be either St. Mary's or the Wynot Blue Devils for the first time ever. St. Mary's has only won it once. That was back in 2002 under Tony Allen, who's in his 27th season. Little squib kick there. It's loose. It is loose. Do the Blue Devils get it? No call yet. And it was recovered by the Cards. I think this was just a squib. This is not an attempt at an onside, is it?
Oh, that's an onside.
You
He's
think
trying
so?
to recover that as a kicker.
Oof.
I mean, how good is the return game where you're just, I mean, you're conceding the yardage.
Yeah.
We saw what Hedstrom is capable of on the punt return that he fielded at the 5.
Yeah. Yep. Thought he was trying to accurately place it between the two.
No, it's good hustle.
Here's Hedstrom again, looking downfield.
No, he didn't.
What?
Yes,
What?
he did.
What a grab!
Oh, boy.
Wow! One-handed grab by Eby.
Oh, Odell Eby. How about this? Climb the ladder, big fella. Oh, look at this.
Grab.
Oh, you won't see it done any better at any level.
Wow.
And he hauled it in.
What a grab. 19th reception of the year for Eby. Wide open over the middle, complete. To Eby again with the grab. Let's go down to the field to Doug Duda.
All right, do have to tell you that O'Neill St. Mary's also won the C2 state championship in 1984, and James Eby's dad is pretty excited because he was a starter on that team. He's got a gold medal, and assistant coach Daryl Schneider was also a starting guard on that football team when they won it back in 1984. So some connections to a long time ago when Damon was a little boy.
I mean, Larry was already had his driver's license, 84.
Larry was out of high school in 84. That's how old. Across. Ooh, nearly intercepted. Trying to throw it away there late. Carter Hands was the intended receiver.
That's right, yeah. 84, you're getting ready to walk as a college graduate.
Yeah.
Old man.
No, not a college graduate. I mean, I'm old, but come on. Prohibition had just ended.
Oh, man.
I was still frustrated.
Boy, I tell you.
Looking out of the flat, he's under pressure. Did he get rid of it? No, they're going to say he was down. Big loss all the way back to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, and Hedstrom can't be too disappointed. That didn't get back to the line of scrimmage, so you don't want intentional grounding because it's a loss of down, too. You're hoping that they call you down here. Plus the yardage. Oh, that is bang, bang.
That was close.
I mean, our guys in the they're just showing off now. That is a ridiculous vantage point.
All right, here we go. 3rd down, 23.
We are spoiled. I haven't even had to use my binoculars yet.
I think this is another delay.
Yeah.
Dead ball. Delay game on the offense.
Quite a bit of laundry, LP.
Yep. So back up 5 more. That puts them at the 32-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 28.
Now, if you're Wynot here, you got to understand where the sticks are. But the problem is if you give cushion, they're so good at running after the catch. So you don't really want them in space either. But you certainly can't let them throw it over your head. Play a little 3 deep here.
Edstrom back to throw. He'll buy some time. Goes to his right. Fires across. Caught inside the 10, but not a first down. That's no great gain, though, on 3rd and long. And that'll bring up 4th and about 5.
Yeah, so Wynot's in a little bit of a bind here, too, because if you bring pressure, Hedstrom can, it gets leaky. He can run out of it, but then you don't rush him, and he can do this on the run.
Wow. Great throw.
Pretty good accuracy.
Catch by Barlow.
I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
That's arm talent. You're going to see quite a bit of that over the next day and a half. Oh, cleat got stuck. You don't see that almost ever.
How about that? All right, 4th down, 4th and 5. Hedstrom drops. Trying to keep him in the pocket. He flips it out wide open, and a touchdown for the Cardinals.
Boy, Coach Hymas is losing his mind. He wants a holding call, but just the ability to buy time. You have to either bring pressure or play tighter coverage.
Logan Brabants just slipped out, and Brabants in there for the touchdown on 4th down.
It's death by 1,000 cuts. Big 2-point conversion here, too.
Yeah. Opportunity to take the lead here for St. Mary's. They were backed up. 3rd and 32. 27-yard completion and a 5-yard touchdown toss from Hedstrom.
Sweet game.
Near side. Did not get there. Did not.
It's their bread and butter on tape.
And we are knotted at 28.
Just
Great
an
job.
eternity for Hedstrom here. And look at his savvy. Heads up. And I know you're shocked that this one's on the money, too.
First touchdown receiving on the year for Brabants. And there's the 2-point try.
Great hustle. All right, just so we're all even after a quarter and a half.
Yeah.
Zeros again.
Wow.
We thought it may go like this.
Did you hear that Steve Hymas had to move practice earlier this week because 11 of the guys that play football for Wynot are also in 1-act, and the conference 1-act was in Wausau, and they're a boy-heavy class this year. So a few of the boys play girls' roles and wear dresses, and they had to go be in the 1-act play and move practice back.
Oh boy.
Yeah, how about that? That's what you do. You do it all when you're smaller school. Great return. Cook return all the way out past the 30. Let's go down to Doug.
I'll tell you what, a cool story for Wynot, unless you were on the bus, because they kept winning. With their volleyball team at State, they traveled about 1,100 miles because they had to go out to Hitchcock County, go to Wynot, go to the state volleyball tournament, then go back home, then go to, I mean, it was incredible to work around going all the way out to Trenton to get that big win against Hitchcock in the quarters.
And Doug Duda covering them just took the company plane, so you didn't have to worry about the bus. Oh, ball on the ground. Is it a turnover? Oh, no. It is. Taken away. Cardinals just rip it away. I think that was Hedstrom. Popped loose, and then Hedstrom recovered.
Big swing right here.
Hit by Dalton Hurley, who caused the fumble, and recovered by Hedstrom. 5:08 remaining here before half. An opportunity for the Cardinals. Hedstrom under pressure, rolling to his right, gets rid of it, downfield. Incomplete.
You haven't said that often, have you, with balls thrown downfield?
No. Braylon Hands in coverage. Tips it away from Ben Barlow. Nice play defensively. Second down and 10. There's Hedstrom, drugged down from behind.
That's a heck of an open field tackle. And there's that man. He had to be big today in order to give them a chance.
1-yard gain on a carry. It's third.
Imus made the play.
He's just a load to get down, isn't he?
Yep.
I mean, he's just hanging on there. Wait, get by with a little help. Wait for your friends.
So gain of 1 on the play brings up 3rd and 9. Has a man out there, caught, touchdown! Barlow again on 3rd and long. Hedstrom just keeps getting them out of the jams.
Yeah, you undercut long balls like this, you're rolling the dice. You got to stay on top. But Barlow, we talked about it, he can run, but the accuracy. Look where he puts this ball.
Wow.
I'm telling you, Hands is better than the results that he's earned on both those touchdowns he gave up. I mean, look where this ball is. On the move. And some will argue he's a better basketball player.
2-point try, Hedstrom. Under pressure, rolls to his right, got out of containment, has the corner. 2-point conversion's good. Well, it's almost like he waits for Wynot to overcommit upfield, gets outside, and has it wide open.
Well, he is a cool customer. We have seen the quarterback play so far today.
Yeah.
It has been outstanding. And we're going to see 2 more good ones tonight.
Right. As you're talking about Cam Seeley earlier. Here's another look. 2-point conversion good, 36-28. St. Mary's on top. Well, how about the passing numbers for these two teams? Wynot 8 of 8, 144, 2 touchdowns. St. Mary's 10 of 13, 212, 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, you said pass incomplete, and I almost didn't understand you. It had been a while.
Yeah, you're right. That's. So Brubbett's in there to kick it away. And the dangerous Cotner Cook is deep for the Blue Devils. Plenty of time here for 4 more scores. 4:14 to go.
Now they got away with kicking one deep to Cook last time, and he had a 38-yard return. Will they do it again?
Delay there was they were over on the sideline trying to find the kicking ball. Finally got it in, so here is Brubbett's to kick it away.
Go!
Taking it to 13. Look out, got some room. Out to about the 32-yard line and a nice return by Cotner Cook.
I don't know why you risk it.
Yeah.
Yep. Squiv it and save yourself the anxiety.
26 yards on that return. First and 10 for the Blue Devils. Beginning at the 37-yard line.
Devin Brummer back in there, quarterback. A good pad pop in there, and the grab by Cook.
It's a really good open field tackle, too.
Very near midfield. Second down now and 8 after a gain of 2.
It's pretty cool. These guys get to play with family.
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't get it right. Caleb missed Micah.
Toss downfield, there's Cook. What a grab. Pulled in at the 10-yard line by Cook.
Got to be kidding.
Wow. What a throw, what a grab.
Cook is so smooth. Some of these balls.
Wow.
Look at this.
30-yard completion down to the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now, how big is this middle 8 going to be?
Right, yes. Hymas with the carry. Inside the 10.
I mean, you'd like to steal the extra possession, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you got the ball off the fumble, but can you milk 246? Yeah. You get the ball back.
That's a great point.
Hard not to be in a hurry first and goal, you know, darn near for second and goal.
Well, option to the left side. Hymas breaks one tackle, down to the 5, brings up third down, and they'll call it 4. They can get a first down at the 1-yard line.
And you get the sense the way that St. Mary's has moved the ball, they're not thinking timeouts, but you have the full complement.
It's a great point.
I try.
Yep, yep.
Huh. This is...
Yeah. Yep.
Because in all actuality, Wynot can get a first down.
Right. Another delay?
Oh, it's the first time out taken, and it's by Wynot.
Yeah.
Unless, if you're St. Mary's and Coach Allen, you may just be that confident, right? But you have 3 timeouts.
But given their offense, do you think you need 3 timeouts and 147?
So that must be what he's thinking.
Yeah.
I would save myself the time, but you have had big playability, so maybe not. But you can't take them with you.
Right. Yep. I agree.
I know as a coach, like, you hate to burn them on defense. Like, I get it.
Well, coming up at halftime of this D2 state championship, we'll talk with Jeff Stouse of the NSAA. He'll be joining us to chat about the volleyball championships this year and also the NSAA legislative process. Always a little bit of confusion around the legislative process with the NSAA. I think so many people around the state think that NSAA makes up the rules. And
it's like they're just this own roaming body. No, they work for the charter member schools.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We'll talk with Jeff about that. Also have highlights and stats as well. There are some stats to show you in this one. 36-28, St. Mary's with the lead. Wynot threatening into the end zone. Great out route. Just misconnected with Braylon Hands. Brings up 4th down and 4.
Boy, one of his easier throws on the day is the one he missed.
Yeah.
He's thrown some gems.
First incompletion of the day, I believe, for Devin Brummer right there. First incompletion. And a timeout taken once again by Steve Hymas. Well, these two teams, we mentioned it earlier, a lot of these guys saw each other last year in the state championship game at Pinnacle Bank Arena. They played for the state basketball championship in D2. That was won by St. Mary's.
In one of the trifectas, right, with volleyball, football, and basketball.
That's right. You heard Doug Duda say earlier that the girls volleyball team from Wynot won their first ever volleyball state championship just a couple of weeks ago. First-year head coach Tristan Weisler won the state championship, taking over the program from his mother, Tammy, who was a longtime coach at Wynot. Of course, his dad, Steve, is the amazing basketball coach there for the girls, 28th season. He's won 8 girls basketball championships, 5 runner-up. I mean, there's a bit of an athletic tradition up there in Wynot.
You think they feel family pressure when they count championships?
Sure. All right, 4th down, 4th and 4. Big play here for Wynot. Rolling to his right. Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Cook.
Unbelievable. Now you get the minute 37 with the full complement, but you have to understand Wynot gets the ball at half. Puts a little bit of pressure on you down the stretch. That's why I probably would have used a timeout or two maybe a little earlier, but we'll see how it plays out. You like them on offense, the timeouts. How big is this?
To tie it, 2-point conversion. Brummer under some pressure. Still under pressure. Rolling to his right. Steps through a tackle into the end zone. Picked off. 2-point try, no good. And St. Mary's holds on to a 2-point lead.
So that's 6 points they've left out there.
Wow.
1 minute 37 seconds remaining in the first half.
It's, it's their 5th touchdown with 34 points.
Yep.
Kind of saw this with Stanton and Sandy Creek, right? A 44-42.
That's right.
Fantastic game.
Last year's D1 state championship. This looks like it's headed for a few more points on the scoreboard.
I think that's safe. This may be headed for a few more points in this final minute 37.
That's right. I think you're right. Wow. Well, St. Mary's will get it back, but of their 5 touchdown drives, Damon, 4 of them have taken a minute 20 or less.
Yeah, so
plenty of time.
Coach Allen, he's done this long enough. He's just doing the math in his head.
That's right. Let's go down to the field to Doug Duda.
You guys have been bragging up that 78-76 game for a long time. I think we're on pace. I did want to, that was a 4 overtimer.
Yep.
A lot of people don't realize this. It was actually 70-70 at the end of regulation. They didn't score till the 4th overtime.
Is that, I mean, 70-70, and it takes you until the 4th overtime to score again, and then both teams score.
Oh, they were too close to the goal line.
No kickers.
You need to scoot them back. Boy, this is something. And they could he may have time left given how this offense is moved. He's like timeouts. I won't need him.
He might have been saving his timeouts for when St. Mary's or when Wynot gets the ball back.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, right. You talked to him at half, and he said, "No, I knew we might get it back." Right.
Hey, what happened? Huh? We scored 16 points in the final minute 37.
All right, here's Hedstrom under pressure, looking downfield, steps up, and brought down to the backfield for a sack. Haven't seen that much.
There's one of the timeouts.
Yeah. Jed Nelson, number 32, with his 8th tackle for a loss on the year. And there's one of the timeouts. It's been quite maybe a year and a half for St. Mary's. You go back to October 7th of 24 when the parish center there had the gas leak.
Yeah.
Big explosion, did some damage to the school, did some damage to many surrounding houses. The explosion happened at 5:55 in the morning. And just think, I mean, it could have been tragic if that happened
A couple hours later.
or even an hour later. I mean, how many people are, coming to school getting things ready? But they're back in the school now. They've deemed it structurally sound. There's a lot of work that needed to be done and some renovation. Obviously, it was the parish center, not the school, that blew up, but it's in close enough proximity that an explosion like that did a lot of damage to surrounding businesses and houses, and of course, St. Mary's High School. Hedstrom across the middle, incomplete, just a little low for Bybee.
Now this is interesting. It's 3rd down.
Yeah.
If it's an incompletion, the clock stops, and Wynot has 4th and long with a timeout in the bag.
Yeah.
You can't steal 2 possessions, can you? Well, I'll tell you after this 3rd down.
There you go.
This would be something.
Yep. Hedstrom's going to go deep. Grab, what a catch! And was he down? He was. Catch is good. Barlow with the grab once again. He's over 1,000 yards on the season.
His body language doesn't make me confident. He's looking up at the scores table. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, LP. I don't think he ever caught it.
Yeah.
I don't think he caught that one. He didn't look confident.
And we're going to have a look.
I don't think he caught that one, LP. I don't. Our guys in the truck are on it. How about this angle?
Well, what a great...
Not control. Doesn't have control yet. He's putting it. Hasn't put it away.
I don't know, DB.
So, but here's the thing. You didn't allow for the clear recovery.
Does it go out of bounds?
Oh. Boy, this is going to be close. And it's a huge call, obviously.
Now, see, in slow-mo, that looks like a catch.
Yeah, I don't know. He never secured it.
I think he took a full step after he secured it. Heads-up play, though. Give credit to defender Braylon Hands.
Well, Hands has been right there all night or all afternoon.
Ripped at it.
Yeah. I think this is incomplete. I'd like to see what happened. They didn't spot it when the ball hit the ground. So if they call it a catch, then the play's not dead. It's a fumble. There's no clear recovery.
And did it go out of bounds? I guess I missed the back end of that. Did the ball go out of bounds? That's a catch. 1 step, 2 steps.
So okay.
Yeah.
Then you if you're calling that a catch, then you have to see where this ball, what happened with the ball once it hit the ground.
It goes out of bounds. Another look. So he's got it there.
Never put it away, but he doesn't have to get it to the body.
And there it comes loose. I think they're going to call it a catch, DB.
Okay, but.
Yeah, no, watch the ball. He goes out of bounds right here.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't.
Oh, boy. Oh.
I'm telling you.
Oh.
It doesn't go out of bounds.
No, and then there was never a recovery.
That's what I'm trying to process.
So he just thought he was down.
I think you have to.
Here, let's keep. Yeah, that didn't go out of bounds. Huh.
I watched it because the Wynot player was going to scoop it up. The ball's sitting right there.
All right, sort this out, fellas. Here we go.
Where's Mar when I need him?
1, 2, and then it comes loose.
So let's say I grant you the catch.
Okay. Then what do you do?
What do we do with the spotting of the ball?
I mean, you're not going to review the fumble.
There has to be, I got to look up the rule. There has to be something that comes at the tail end if no clear recovery.
Yeah.
I never thought it went out of bounds. But as long as they're looking at this, they got to figure out where to spot it. He wasn't down. Well, this is fascinating. And I'm telling you, Coach Hymas, he's thinking right now, my guy would have picked that ball up. You saw the Wynot defender coming over to it till he saw it blown dead. It could be a really unfortunate circumstances.
Whew.
I don't know if the guys in the truck caught it. You could see the defender
was
coming over from, he was going to pick it up.
Yep.
There, he's the closest player. If they call that a clear recovery, that would be something.
Well, whistle had already been blown. At that point, the play is dead.
But if you call that a catch, Cook would have recovered that fumble.
I'm not disagreeing, except that the whistle had blown, ending the play.
I don't even know how you discern this.
I don't think they do either. That's why they're still talking about it.
Okay, here we go.
After further review, the receiver was down on the 15-yard line, first down.
So they're going to say catch, no fumble.
Yeah, that's the last ruling that I thought I would see. Forward fumbles out of bounds.
Listen, Steve Hymas has a point here, right? I mean,
yeah, he absolutely does.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not down.
No, ball comes out.
You can't call him down.
Wow.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Here we go. 1:10 remaining before halftime. Hedstrom rolls to his right. And he's going to be pulled out of bounds. A loss of about 3 brings up second down.
LP, you don't want to belabor the point, but in a game like this, you cannot have it both ways. Yeah. If it's a catch, then it's a fumble.
So you would have preferred they say catch, fumble, no clear recovery,
and then
or inadvertent whistle, and therefore he's down.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Correct.
1 minute, 3 to go. Wynot crowds into it now. Look out! There's Hedstrom with head steam inside the 5. That's a first down. Inside the 2, down to about the 1-yard line of the carry by Gage Hedstrom. Great cut right there. Whew. Time is on skates. Touchdown, Hedstrom. So, with 1 minute off the clock, St. Mary's goes the distance to take the lead.
Wynot's going to have to shake that one off.
Or to extend the lead, I should say.
Who needs the timeouts? They still have 2, LP.
Well, they were saving them for this defensive possession, as we said earlier.
He's just such a good player. Gosh. We've seen some good ones over the years. He belongs in the discussion, this Hedstrom.
This 2 extended to 10. Not going to do it as he's drugged down from behind. Nice play by Carter Hands.
Dare I say plenty of time for points?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, because now you have to decide, do you really want to kick it to Cook, or are you going to concede the field position?
Right. And with one timeout, I would agree. Still
What
time.
what a wild last 3 minutes.
Yeah,
and that only took, what,
1 minute, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
1:37 left. 1 minute, 5 plays, 54 yards. We're going to be on pace for an 84-80 game.
See, we thought Doug was just being funny. He's going to end up being pretty smart.
Well,
well, you can say, why can't I be both? Well, you can, Doug. I think you are.
Funny?
And smart.
All right, I'll give you the smart part.
Wow. Nobody's safe. I like it, though. Equal opportunity offender. Pretty good composure from Coach Hymas, though. That's a pro's pro right there. On this stage, it would be easy to be very, very upset.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Modeled behavior.
I just don't want you guys to have to do too much math. That was kind of where I got A's.
Well, we appreciate that. Thank you. That's the last thing either one of us needs. All right, that comes back out to the 30. So good field position here for the Blue Devils. Just 50 yards away from the end zone with 34 seconds remaining, and a quick strike offense that has been very efficient through the air. Still just one incompletion, or is it
How do you
two now?
So do you only rush 3 in play coverage? Because he will buy time.
Sure. Swing down to the flat. There's Hymas on the far side. Hymas still on his feet.
And he got out of bounds inadvertently, which is actually going to...
Not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing.
Yep.
What an incredible last 3 minutes here.
Brummer, quick hit, tries to get to the sideline, and he does.
Oh, I thought they may wind it. Well, Hands is pretty good, isn't he?
It is.
I know they've got after him a little bit defensively. The coverage has been sound, and he's made some big catches. Both these secondary / wide receiver groups they have not disappointed.
Devin Brummer, 13 of 14, 194 yards, and 3 touchdowns here in this first half. And now he's going to go up top again. It's going to be overthrown. Picked up. Intercepted by Hedstrom. Hedstrom, look out. He's good in the open field. Hedstrom breaks a tackle. Ball's out. Recovered by Wynot.
And the official's right there. He saw it all. What's the signal? We haven't seen one.
Oh, they're going to say it. They're going to give it to the Cardinals. It's going to stay with St. Mary's. Boy, it looked like that ball came out right in front of him. What? Here's another look.
All right, he's got a beat. He picks up a little steam. Great effort here. It gets ripped out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yep.
No recovery.
Which was right on top of it.
Although, I'm not going to get into the weeds, but you have possession touching the out-of-bounds line. The play's dead. I'm not going to revisit that with you, LP.
All right, appreciate that.
It's been tough.
6 seconds remaining. Hedstrom. He's going to go for it all here with 6 seconds. Throws it near the end zone. And it is almost camped down in his hands. Barlow had it.
Oh, nothing to hang your head out about, competitor Mr. Barlow. You have made play after play as we look at the replay. First man in the air usually wins the war. Oh, he just went up a little higher.
Wow.
Boy, that's 2 good players going at it.
Wow. Oh. What a first half. Hey, this is fun.
Yeah, the deuce has definitely been loose.
42-34. Wow. Doug Duda is down in the field with the coach.
Doug Duda here as we head to halftime with St. Mary's head coach. Oh my gosh, Tony Allen, are you having fun?
Well, at times. We just started off way too tentative in that, and we knew they were going to be fast and they're going to be aggressive, and we did not match that. We kind of started turning it around a little bit, but I'm still not pleased with our lack of aggressiveness.
Is that what it's going to take here? Neither defense. I mean, the offenses have been so great. Is it great offense or is it defensive problems? What do you address at halftime?
Maybe some alignments. Our angles, our D linemen, our angles are terrible on the quarterback, and they know better than that. We'll have to remind them what those are supposed to be like.
And finally, Coach, Gage can run or throw, but it's all throwing here in the first half. Negative yards rushing the football. Are we okay with that?
Yeah, and I mean, as the game moves on, he usually gets stronger. So we'll fix some things with the blocking, and they're sending an extra person in there with the blitz. So we'll address that stuff at halftime.
All right, Coach, good luck in the second half.
All right, thank you.
St. Mary's coach Tony Allen joining us here. Boy, some great offense in that first half. Some spectacular runs and even better catches. At half, St. Mary's 42, Wynot 34. And we're back with more on the halftime show right after this.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
In Nebraska, soybeans don't just grow, they go. From field to fuel tank, clean fuels are creating thousands of new jobs for our state. Even Husker team buses roll on soy-powered biodiesel, cutting emissions, inspiring pride, and supporting local farmers. Nebraska soybeans also show up in tires, shoes, paints, and much more, providing sustainable, renewable solutions for everyday products. Nebraska soybeans, growing opportunity from the ground up.
The 2025 NSAA High School State Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media are brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. And welcome back to Memorial Stadium. We're at halftime of the Class D2 state championship game, and what a contest it has been. So, how about that? 76 points in the first half.
Say we're well on our way to a record, I think, for high-scoring championship game in the 8-man field here. So quite a game so far.
That is NSAA Assistant Director Jeff Stouse. Pleasure to have you with us here at halftime. Jeff, one of your responsibilities is state volleyball. Another terrific state volleyball championship this year.
I feel like a broken record every time we talk about this. I say how fortunate we are to have the high-quality volleyball that we do in Nebraska, and this year was no exception. And it showed. We had over 40,000 people come watch volleyball a couple weeks ago. High school volleyball in Nebraska is alive and well for sure.
The venue, talk about the ability to play at the Devaney Center where Nebraska plays, and there's so much hype around Nebraska this year. What's that mean to the players, the athletes, the coaches?
I think it means a lot. And you look at the early part of the tournament, and we're playing at Pinnacle Bank Arena, which is probably a top 10 to 15 arena in the country for any sport to be in there. So you look at where our kids get to spend their state tournament experience, and I would say we have it just as good as anybody in the country for sure.
And just some, you mentioned this before, but the level of play, regardless of class in this state, is remarkable. All the way down to, Wynot, who's playing here for the state championship there. And there is Tristan Weisler, who won his first ever state championship in his first year for Wynot.
Yes, I think we had 3 first-time state champions with Wynot, Amherst, and Milford. And then we had some, familiar faces. Papillion South in Class A won their 5th in the last 7 years. Norris went back-to-back. And then Freeman, who was good for a long time with our current Husker coach, Danny Busboom.
Right.
Now she passed the torch, so to speak, and here Freeman is again winning another title in C2 this year.
I think it's interesting because we've always had these traditional powers across the state in volleyball who we see every year at state, but the popularity of the sport and the quality of the sport is growing in so many places across Nebraska that we're starting to see these other schools pop up who are now committing their community and their players to development.
I think Class C1's a great example of that. You look at that final was Milford and Holdridge. It would have been the first title for either one of those teams. The crowds that both of those communities brought all week were fantastic. The entire Devaney Center was purple on Saturday, which was really cool to see. So, and I think if I went back and looked, I think we had over 50 athletes at the state volleyball tournament that were committed to play volleyball or another sport in college next year. So it just speaks to the dedication and talent that we have of our young people in Nebraska playing volleyball.
Yeah, it's remarkable. And here you see, again, the state champions. Papillion La Vista wins it, as you said, for the 5th time in 7 years. Norris went back-to-back. Milford wins its first ever state title. Freeman gets its 4th, and a first ever state title for both Amherst and Wynot. And that's how we began the day on Championship Saturday at the Devaney Center. Let's shift gears a little bit and talk about the NSAA as a governing body in athletics, high school athletics across Nebraska. Like, you don't make up the rules. This is this is something that the institutions and the member schools really dictate.
Say probably the biggest misconception is that the staff members that sit in the office here in Lincoln are the ones that dictate all of the rules and regulations of the association, and that's just not the case. We're a member-driven organization. We have a board of directors that are elected by our member schools, and then we have a legislative process that the member schools have the ability to submit and vote on legislation to change rules and regulations in any of the activities or things that govern more than just one activity that across the board. So we as staff are there to enforce those rules, but we don't necessarily have the power to change them, so to speak.
And I think what really creates a level playing field for everyone is it's really a bottom-up approach. I mean, it has to begin in a proposal through a school, and into a next step and third step, and finally voted on by the entire state.
Yeah, I think this year, when we started with our November district meetings, we have 6 legislative districts across the state of Nebraska. In those 6 meetings, I think we had over 100 proposals for change from our schools, which shows how active our administrators are in wanting to get things right for their kids and their communities, which I think is a great thing. It's hard to keep track of, even for us when it's our job, but it's one of those things that when you're looking at things to continually improve, I think that's for the betterment of everybody.
Yep. Jeff Stouse, Assistant Director of the NSAA, thanks for joining us. Always good to talk to you.
Thanks for having me, Larry.
We're at halftime of the Class D2 State Championship, and what a contest it is. 76 points on the board at the half. Let's go to public address announcer. Here's Heath Kramer.
Fans, please direct your attention to the video screens for a very special award ceremony.
Every doctor in the Kearney Hospital that talked to us and the doctors in Lincoln, they all said he was gone. He was gone. It's just it's like amazing.
Well, Cyril walked off about 100 foot down toward Eric, and then about like that, just something hit me, bam. I don't remember a thing after that.
It didn't look good for a moment, and it was like, man, and working in a small town in a critical access hospital, like almost everybody we work on here is family, a neighbor, a friend to somebody you know, and so you have to kind of keep your wits about you, like you kind of have to like compartmentalize a little bit.
For nearly 2 minutes, the world seemed to stop. David's heart was silent. Every second without a beat felt impossibly long. 3 women, strangers just moments before, worked together, counting compressions, giving breaths, refusing to give up. Their hands never stopped, and their voices stayed calm. As Adam Kuntz sprinted to find help, emergency personnel rushed in with the AED, hope arriving just in time.
Just being at that right moment was so impactful, and helping that man survive It makes me a little emotional, but it's pretty crazy to think about.
It was a very good feeling because even as a paramedic and how I've been a paramedic that long, we don't get them back typically because we get called when they've been down a really long time.
The AED was being used, and it was amazing because I happened to get up there right back at the time as they were about to lift him into the ambulance, and I heard somebody say, "I think I got a pulse."
The last doctor that released him then to say we could leave the hospital said that you've been granted a new life. And Dave smiled and he says, "Oh, I'm serious. This is a new life, and I can't remember his words, but he said, use it."
Ladies and gentlemen, today we honor a remarkable act of courage and compassion. At the NSAA State Cross Country Championships, David Volk suffered a sudden cardiac arrest, and his life was saved because a group of everyday heroes refused to hesitate. Their selfless actions and immediate response to the emergency brought him back to his family. Fans, please join us in recognizing 5 amazing NSAA Above and Beyond Award recipients. Jody Erickson of Blue Hill, Ryan and Carrie Nilsson of Creighton, Samantha Pavelka of Brady, and Adam Kuntz of Thetford. And now, with deep appreciation, we welcome the reunion of these responders with David and his wife, Cheryl Volk. Let's give these heroes one more round of applause for going above and beyond.
Great story there. We are at halftime of the Class D2 State Championship. St. Mary's on top of Wynot, 42-34. Exciting second half coming your way.
Finding your story starts at a place where you can explore possibilities, engage in opportunities, develop your potential, and experience adventure. Chadron State College offers 51 undergraduate and 10 graduate programs with an average class size of 14 students and a mentoring program for new students. CSC will be with you on the journey to find your own story. More information available at csc.edu.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is ready to help. A hydrostatic transmission assists its operation. Attachments are available for a variety of jobs. The Kubota BX Series. Demos are available through your local Kubota dealers. To learn more, KubotaNesports.com.
Did you know that the #1 reason officials quit is because of verbal abuse from parents and fans? We are losing officials, and we need everyone to respect the ref.
Judges help students to find their voice and become lifelong supporters of the arts. Without these individuals, NSAA activities would not be possible.
I cannot participate in the activities that I love without these officials and judges. So please let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the judges judge.
What a first half it was. A total of 76 points scored between Wynot and the Cardinals of St. Mary's. Back here at Memorial Stadium, let's take a look at some of the highlights in the first half. And there were plenty of them.
Look at this.
That's the first touchdown.
Time was kind of tight roping.
It started kind of benign. This wasn't benign. This was a big play.
Yeah, that's my guy, Bybee, going bye-bye. And then Cook, who quietly he hasn't stolen the show because there are so many big plays, but Cook is the guy that has really impressed me given what I saw on tape. I knew this guy was amazing, and he is. His savvy, the delivery.
Look at that.
Are they trying to tell me he's a better three-point shooter than he is a thrower of the pigskin?
Well, he holds the all-time school record for three-pointers in a season or a career, and he's not even a senior yet.
Yeah, he scored 75 touchdowns, too.
Point well taken. Point well taken. This is a great play here.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. This is, oh gosh, I love it. Like I said, this time of year, it is so much fun.
How about this? 537 yards between these two teams. 537 and 76 points.
Look at the points per time of possession for St. Mary's.
Oh, wow.
I mean.
Oh, yeah. How about that 42? Let's do the math on that when we get back.
Well, we got to ask Doug. He's the Mensa guy.
Doug Duda did show me his Mensa note on his phone one time. It said, members of Mensa, Doug Duda, lots of others. I didn't know whether to believe it or not, but that's what it said. Well, those are impressive halftime numbers. And hopefully another exciting second half coming your way. We are at halftime. Wynot and St. Mary's for the state championship. Great grab here by Hands, and he went the distance for the touchdown.
The University of Nebraska at Kearney, we bring the power of the herd. Among every court, field, stadium, and arena, you'll find strength, determination, and heart. United by our love of the game and commitment to the Loper spirit, we cheer for the blue and gold. We're more than athletes. We're leaders, scholars, and champions. When you run with the Lopers, that's when you'll feel the power of the herd. Learn more at unk.edu.
Why is it important to fill out your FAFSA?
First off,
it's how you apply for federal,
state, and most college-based financial aid.
It's easier to fill out than you think.
Start college on the right track.
You don't have to pay for college on your own.
Education Quest is here to help.
For more information, go to educationquest.org.
Sports are part of our culture in Nebraska and at Nebraska Public Media. We're proud to offer over 200 hours of sports coverage every year. You can help keep the action going by joining our Sports Partners Club. And thanks to the partnership with the Big Ten Network, you can select a 3-month subscription to Big Ten Plus as your thank you gift when you donate $5 a month. Donate online at nebraskapublicmedia.org/sportspartners or call 800-989-8236.
The 2025 NSAA High School State Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media are brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you.
And welcome back to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln. Halftime of our D2 championship game. St. Mary's 42, Wynot 34. Wynot coach Steve Hymas with us, and in about 5 minutes it should be 42-42. Yes. Coach, can you keep this pace up offensively, or will a defense from one of these sides have to win the game?
You know, both offenses are very good, so it might be that the offense, whoever gets the ball last, scores as wins, is where this game ends. I think it's very, both offenses are very potent, very strong, so we'll see where this keeps going at.
You've run the ball a little bit. You've really made St. Mary's a little bit more one-dimensional, although Hedstrom is throwing the ball well. What's the plan here for the second half?
You know, I think we've got to keep coming and stopping his run game, try to make him one-dimensional. At some point, we're hoping him to make a mistake or something like this, that we can get the advantage on that. So we got to keep. He's too good of a runner not to do that. At the same point in time, the pass coverage, we played zone about 3 times. We got mixed up on routes, and so we really got to work on that as far as the route coverage and stuff like this. So I'm hoping we got that straightened out at halftime so we don't lose receivers in their zone.
When you were here 2 years ago, the game kind of got out of hand from you, but you also had a dynamic player on the other side in Cox. What did you learn from that to help you today, not just in the second half, but overall?
You know, I think the difference in those two teams is the firepower across our team this year. That team was kind of 1 or 2 dimensional. I think this team is 3 guys deep, 4 guys deep that can score at any point in time. And so I think that's a big difference as far as scoring. As far as playing defense, you just got to keep after it. There's so many plays being made and so many pivotal plays that you just got to keep coaching guys up and tell them keep going hard and go make the tackles.
Well, the fans are enjoying it. I hope the guys are as well. Steve Hymas, thank you so much. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you, guys.
There is the head coach of your Wynot Blue Devils, runner-up 2 years ago, and now they're down 8, but they get the ball to start the second half. Could get this thing tied up right away. Back to you, Larry and Damon.
Well, it has been a quarterback battle, back and forth. Both quarterbacks just have been uber efficient. There you see Brummer, 13 of 15, and Hedstrom is 11 of 16. And between the two, over 400 yards and 8 touchdowns.
It's pretty good, right? I mean,
that's pretty good.
Just the efficiency, 14 of 31 for 8 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And I need the Mensa man. But
right.
That's 458 in yards.
Wow. That's 448, but you do need the Mensa guy.
I just was seeing if you're paying attention. I just wanted you to tell me that you're the actual Mensa guy.
Yeah, you bet. No problem.
You got that in your back pocket, don't you?
I do. You're right. The kids know it.
No.
Yeah. Hey, you know, all these great high school championships have moved Big Red Wrap-Up for this week only. So you're going to want to tune in on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central for our look back at the Penn State game with guest Steve Sipple. Sip is in the studios. As always, you'll get game analysis, previews for the Iowa matchup. There's so much more. Just tune in 7 p.m. Central on Wednesday on Nebraska Public Media for Big Red Wrap-Up. And you got the week off, huh, David?
Yeah, well, I mean, they had to do something nice for me, right? I can only be around our boss so long.
That's right.
He gets tired of me. He really loves when I wait till like an hour before the show until I give my score prediction. That's his favorite.
I bet it is.
Yeah, when he asks me all week. Yeah. That's his favorite. It'll be 5 o'clock for a 7 o'clock show.
What is your score prediction for Nebraska, Iowa?
I'm going 19-16 Huskers.
Really?
Yeah, they'll win.
All right, so guys in the truck, thank me. I just got the prediction. You can go ahead and put it in.
Well,
You
it'll
don't
be
have to wait.
after. I don't have to do one.
Oh, that's right.
No, although with Mick, he may ask me my score prediction for the bowl game tomorrow.
I don't know who we're playing. Just give me a pick.
And like 7 exclamation points.
Yeah.
I said, oh, I think he wants my score prediction.
Yep.
Our crack statistician is looking at me like I'm crazy, saying, "Did you just predict Nebraska to win?" Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, you doubting Thomas? Your name is Larry.
No, I think if there's a year they beat them, it's this year.
Everybody's gonna write that down. Bulletin board material in Iowa City, some random.
Yep. All right, so here's Rabbits to kick it off. Back deep still is Cotner Cook. Dangerous return. Let's see what they do. And they'll kick it to him. Angled it. Taking it about the 11-yard line. About the 6-yard line, sorry. Breaks one tackle out past the 15 to the 16 for a 10-yard return.
That's an outstanding tackle by Hurley. Again, I was kind of fanboying a little bit watching him on huddle, so it stuck out. But
yeah,
we haven't seen Cook be taken down in the open field very often today.
That's right. So after a first half that produced 76 points, we're underway here in half number 2 of this Class D2 state championship. Devin Brummer back out there at quarterback. They'll run the option to the near side. Pitch outside. Hymas is bottled up. He's going nowhere. Dalton Hurley, first man there.
Larry, he's fantastic. Not a big guy. Talked about it earlier. He uses his hands well, and he plays so hard.
Flag on the play.
Face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, got it good.
Ooh, didn't, yeah.
That was
Eli Banks from the backside. Yeah, Eli Banks.
Uncle Kyle may chastise you. Although I'm sure as hard as Kyle played, he's had a face mask or 12.
I'm sure.
Dead ball. Offsides on the defense. Still first down.
Lane Bybee jumps, so back-to-back penalties on St. Mary's. So the rare first down and 2 for Devin Brummer. Hymas right into the pile. First man there was Bybee. Lane Bybee with the tackle along with Dalton Hurley.
He wanted a little help up. He needed an assist. They said, oh, you're okay, big fella. You can get up on your own.
Fought off the block.
Really interesting first downs as we've seen for Wynot, and it hasn't really mattered with their effectiveness in terms of moving the football. Haven't had a ton of big chunks on first down till there.
Brummer pump fakes, he'll pull it down and run. Brummer's got some running room, slips the tackle, has enough for the first down. That's out near midfield to about the 34, 31 yard line. Check the 31.
And see who was hustling back to make a play. Maybe it was because the 34 stuck out to me playing the nose, but just look how hard he plays.
Yeah.
He was going to come back and maybe poke that out too.
Dalton Hurley from behind. Get my yardages right. 36 yard line, first down and 10. Quick hitter out of the flat. Cook leans forward into Cardinal territory.
It's been a sensational matchup all night, hasn't it? Or this afternoon with Barlow and Cook and just really good DBs, and Cook is legit.
Would agree. 59 receptions on the year for Cook, 781 yards, 10 touchdowns.
Tough to get to the ground.
Second down and 5. Brummer gives to Hymas. Slips one tackle. Gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards. Bring up third down and short.
It's a lot how the game started. Kind of the methodical moving of the ball. They weren't really chunking them. It's kind of matriculated it down the field, if you will. Is that pretty good for a non-Mensa guy?
Very nice.
29 on the ACT, but certainly not Mensa.
That's impressive, DB.
It's about the extent of my attention span. I had to take it in spurts.
Well to his right, out of the flat, caught. That's enough for a first down. Cook again with the reception.
You see what I'm saying with Cook?
Yeah.
Like, even when you think you have him tackled, you better make sure his knees hit the ground. He almost came out of that one.
One of those lanky guys with power. Ball at the 34. Their side, that'll be kept, nothing there. Hurley was in there again, along with Bybee. The front three, Bybee, Hurley, and Banks of the Cardinals, done a nice job. Going to the near side. 3 feet.
Guess who?
Chops him. Cook once again.
I felt like quietly there's a little bit of pressure on this drive to score, to being down 8 with this possession, and really good accuracy. Again, the couple of incompletions we saw in the first half were maybe on some of the easier throws. This one, not one of them. Going to his left, still on the money.
9 catches for Cook in the game for 130 yards. Throw back the other side, got a block on the edge. There's Hymas, touchdown, but we have a flag on the play. And that's gonna come back.
Yeah, it was an awful big block. Was it in the back or defenseless?
It was defenseless.
Oh, it was violent.
Yeah.
Holding on the offense. Number 42. Replay first down.
Well, they might have got the second. Yeah. That's the one I thought they were going to get.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
But that's the one they called.
Yep. So it'll back him up 10, spot foul, brings up 1st and 17. Back to throw again, 3-man rush. Just misses Hymas.
Yeah, fortunate to get that one back.
Intended receiver there was Nelson.
They sat on that route. That was almost trouble. As again, Pongratz, they're just, it's all over the place. We're kind of unassuming. Extremely active.
It's strange how you really never feel like this team or either team is behind the down. Like 2nd and 17 does not feel.
Well, we saw 1st and 32 or 2nd and 32.
That's right. Out of the flat. Here he is, Hymas. Breaks a tackle. Look out! Hymas! Touchdown! And that's why you never think they're behind the chains.
Well, I tell you, Eli Banks had a beat on him, but I told you there's this thing about Hymas where he's not big, but he just the subtle shoulder turns. He's tough to get to the ground. His pants look like they're too big. he just doesn't go down. It's really deceptive.
He just
tough kid.
Yeah, he used Banks's momentum against him, right? Just kind of planted in place and let him go by him.
Slippery when it comes to breaking tackles, but he lowers boom when he's making them.
Yeah. 2-point conversion, pitch outside to Hymas, and then the throw! 2-point try is good! Hymas with the flip to hands. And we are knotted at 42.
Can I use that in 11-man?
Yeah.
Look at that, just really subtle. It's really good at that on film too. The creativity.
Look at this, that was going nowhere. Right up until it did. 42s in the D2 championship.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
Hamilton has been providing IT solutions for businesses across the state of Nebraska for more than 3 decades. We know that Nebraska businesses are a driving force of support for the communities in which we live and work. We keep them connected and protected by delivering cybersecurity, hosted phones, and managed IT. We are grateful to be part of our Nebraska communities and to support their technology needs.
More information at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Great look at Memorial Stadium here this evening. Class D2 state championship. As the sun sets here in Lincoln, 42-all between the Blue Devils and the Cardinals.
Back to the a little more conventional, the 11-play 64-yarder. Still took only 3:35.
They tie it up on the first possession.
It just had all the makings of how this is playing out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
it just did.
Yep. Yep.
Sometimes, you know, it's like you think you know, and then it happens, and it's like, oh, that was disappointing. But this one,
yeah, exactly.
This was going true to form.
Yep. Well, you heard Coach Hymas at half say this might be one of those games. Squib that goes out of bounds. This might be one of those games where whoever has it last wins.
Yeah. And I joked about that at, you know, the first couple of series, because I don't think either coach wants it to come down to that, but we're definitely on pace. See who can steal the next possession.
Ball went out at the 30-yard line, so that's where they would take over. And you would think that they would accept field position here. Sort this out before we go down to the field to Doug Duda. There is Tony Allen. Hard to believe he's been around for 27 years. One school career.
Pretty patient customer too, isn't he?
Yeah.
You listen to him at the half.
Yeah.
Not going to give you much.
Credits his dad and Tim Allward, Pius 10th, is the men that helped him.
Oh, one of the gems.
Yeah.
Free kick out of bounds.
Tim got a huge one against
St. Mary's is elected to take where out of bounds plus the 5 yards. First down.
So they get it to 35. Let's get on the field to Doug Duda.
Tim Elward here at the ball game, by the way. I'll tell you what, guys, I want to let you know what the highest scoring games all time were. Last year, 44-42. I'll tell you the top 3 right after this play.
All right.
More math.
We would like you to give us the score of each team and then add it up and give us the combined score. Let's go back down to Doug.
These go back to 8-man finals of 1975. In 2009, it was 96 points. Howell 68, Giltner 28. Now that was D1. In 98, 97 points. Mullen 59, St. Francis 38. But the highest scoring 8-man final ever in D2, 1993. Sacred Heart 66, Clearwater 34 for an even century.
Wow. Well, we're only 16 behind that. And that could happen before the end of this quarter.
Well, you're not kidding. It may happen in the next 2 drives.
It really could. 16, yeah.
We saw 22 points in a little less than 3 minutes at the end of the second quarter.
Remarkable.
Dead ball. Offsides. Defense.
You're not trying to concede negative yardage, but it certainly hasn't mattered.
Yeah.
We saw the 1st and 17 get converted. We saw the 3rd and 32 get converted. And it just hasn't mattered.
Second down and 5. Hedstrom scrambles, goes to his left. Short gain brings up 3rd down. That's exactly what the Blue Devils are trying to do. Keep him bottled up, take away the legs, make him put it up top. You said Tim Allward he had a big win over?
Yeah, this is back when I was at Omaha North, and we showed up about 10 minutes too late, and we paid the price. It was during homecoming. As we take a look at the first down run here, and we're in a hurry. We're coming in hot. You know how kind of Coach Martin is sometimes, and we got our tail kicked. I bet you they ran the ball 55, 60 times. Pitch right, pitch left. Jablonski was playing quarterback.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And they had the hammer, really good player. He ended up walking on at Nebraska to play linebacker. He had about 26 carries for about 103 yards. It was, wow, we got bludgeoned.
Huh. Well, Pius is in, they're in the market for a new head coach, if you're looking, DB, yeah. Yeah, Brian Carney took a job to lead their youth sports program, and so
we spent a lot of time. I don't know how we always wound up in that gym playing basketball, whether it was for select or at the high school level. Pius was on the schedule a ton. We had one of my former favorite players, Charlie Easley.
Yeah. It
was incredible.
Little pump fake goes across the middle. That's going to be a flag. And we don't have one. He got tackled from behind, but no flag. All right. So intended receiver was Bybee. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5.
We'll call that bang bang, LP. Kind of trailed off there. I didn't hear what you said.
I said 3rd and 5 is what I said. Ducks underneath one tackle, leans forward, not quite to the first, but it's going to be 4th down and short.
Now this one's interesting because the inside run game has been a little bit of a struggle for St. Mary's, but it's 4th and short. Two-way go for Hedstrom on the edge, probably.
Oh, there you go.
The interior has not been kind so far for their ground game.
Could this be one of those moments where a defense steps up and makes a play that could give one team the advantage? 4th down and 2. Hedstrom from the gun. He'll keep it himself. Leans forward, has the 1st down. Inside the 10-yard line, or right at the 10, and a 1st down for Gage Hedstrom.
Yeah, the little hesitation bought him some time for the blocks to develop. It's a great angle. Look at the little kick out. Oh, that is, oh. See, that's where you go. You tap your lineman on the butt. You say, hey, well done. I mean, look at this execution up front. That's why those big ones count.
And offsides.
See Dalton Hurley come down with the down block. I love the intricacies of the blocking schemes.
That'll march 5 yards closer. 1st down and goal from the 5. Hedstrom will keep it. Tucks it in, and a touchdown. Gage Hedstrom, and St. Mary's has regained the lead. It could come down to execution of these 2-point conversions.
Yeah, a lot of points have been left on the field, too. We said we were going to start to keep track.
Good balance by Hedstrom.
Such a good player.
2-point try. Hedstrom rolls to his left. And tipped away by number 20. Cook does it again.
Yeah, he's going to enjoy his rest tonight. He is all over the place. Such a tough kid.
So a 6-point lead after the touchdown from St. Mary's, and Wynot now we'll have an opportunity. D6 state championship was contested last week. It was between Garden County and Southwest. Kramer with a 42-yard pass to Underwood for the touchdown. And back to throw. Touchdown. 3-yard pass to Kelly. Garden County comes right back. 7-yard run here by Kramer. Watch him finish this. Boom. Strong finish. Big kid. And then this.
That was a good ball, doesn't he?
Yeah. And this was a pick. Return 61 yards, and your champs in D6, Garden County. The Eagles win it 41-22. They are the state champs in 6-man football. That contested at UNK.
You and I have done a lot of work at Ron and Carol Cope Stadium together.
We have.
I love that facility.
Terrific. Terrific facility.
Athletic department treats us well.
Love that community.
Group. Yeah. It's just, good bunch.
Would agree. Isn't that where, doesn't Rich Broderson work there?
He's got Carney gear on as we speak, I believe. I saw him in the hallway.
All right, we'll have to take a little bit of what we just said back, but so that comes out near.
That's not very nice.
Near the 30-yard line.
Run down by Eli Banks. 21 yards on the return. First and 10 for the Blue Devils at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, there's that guy.
Good pop.
Eli Banks. He gets to where he's going, doesn't he?
Yeah. Good speed. Bybee, Hurley, Banks, all three. That interior line. Bybee is the transfer from Dundee County Stratton. Big transfer. Pulled down and dropped. They got there at the same time. First might have been Bybee.
Been waiting for him.
Bybee and Banks, both right there.
Such a good player. Look at him use his hands. The punch pull right off the bat and then closing time. Meet me at the QB. Gotcha, Mr. Banks.
5th sack for Banks, 5th and a half for Bybee. Let's go down to Doug.
Yeah, Tony Allen said, hey, Mr. Bybee was a huge addition, kind of filled in that last little piece that this football team needed. And they've got a pretty good radio show in Kearney, I heard, too. I don't know if you heard about that, Dana.
I have not. Do you do a radio show out there, DB?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm only talking to Doug right now.
Flag on the field.
Holding on the offense.
It's going to back up.
I think number 9 got the call. He gave Doug a lot more information than he gave me on Bybee. Maybe he just didn't want to single out one player. Oh, that's a takedown.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been no good in Greco-Roman. So what's that make it? I'm trying to do the math. 20, 25. Certainly not insurmountable with these guys.
Not at all. Second down, 25. Brummer in the gun.
Thinking about 17 here.
Cook in motion across 3. They'll throw it out to him. Little screen out there on the right. That's for a gain of about 8. Make it 9 yards. 3rd down and 16. That is the 10th catch for Cook. He's almost to 150 yards receiving in the game. Came in with 781. That means he's over 900 yards receiving on the year. Third down. Under pressure. Got him across the middle. What a grab. Still on his feet. Cook might go. Touchdown, Blue Devils. I believe you said it was not insurmountable.
He's just so hard to get to the ground. I don't know if you do your own laundry. At 71, I'm not sure, but if it's St. Mary's, you're on the agitated cycle. If this is Wynot, it is wash, rinse, and repeat.
Wow.
He is incredible.
57 yards, make it 58 yards on the play.
How many times are we going to talk about how difficult it is to get him to the ground? He can't be more than $160.
Wow.
He's just a cool customer. And look at this, LP.
They're going to try an extra point, fake it, give it to Hymas, and he got it. Fake the extra point.
Definitely taking that one. That is sensational.
How about that?
I'm telling you, I learn something every year doing these broadcasts. This is incredible.
Yeah, that's terrific.
I mean, look at this.
They're finally going to kick the extra point, and Fake it.
That is so good. And huge. We're at 98. Closing in on some records.
So Wynot has taken the lead 50-48. And there are the numbers for Cotner Cook. 11 grabs, 196, and 3 TDs.
I feel like I know how to pick them, LP. I kind of try to fly off the radar with guys that aren't getting a lot of the pub.
It was good. It's good, DB.
I'm just enamored at how hard it is to get him to the ground. He is relentless. That was 2 he slipped there.
So he is almost to 200 yards. If you're wondering, the all-time playoff record for receiving yards in a single game in D2, as that's squibbed out of bounds, is 298 by Evan Keithley of Falls City Sacred Heart back in 2021 against Kennesaw. So
What was Doug's role then? Just pick one of the 12 down at Falls City? AD, coach.
Right, that's right.
Teaching. Superintendent.
Yeah, all of it. All the things.
Coach Heim, I don't think Coach Heim, his expression hasn't changed. Even on the catch.
Yeah.
He just
let it go pretty quick.
Yep.
Yep.
Learned at a young age. Nobody's listening.
All right, gonna make him kick it again. So they'll back him up.
Now it gets interesting. I would low line drive this thing to the left.
Cook does that. It's picked up out near midfield. Nice return by Lane Bybee. Bybee returns it into Blue Devils territory. I think, because there are such dangerous players on each side, both of these teams have had terrific field position.
Absolutely.
Throughout the game.
If not, there would be substantially more yards.
Yes, right.
But it's been played at half field.
They're going half fields. Yep. Gage Hedstrom back out there. Hedstrom 12 of 18 for 259 yards in the game. He'll hand that one off. Met right in the hole. That went nowhere. Hit immediately by Steinhaus. Killian Steinhaus.
It's a great name, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Sounds like one of your favorite IPAs.
It does. I've got a few of those.
I'm surprised.
Not in the least? Is that what you're saying?
The interior run defense for Wynot has been really stout. And I think that's lent itself to a lot of the aerial game that we've seen from St. Mary's. Credit where credit is due with that interior run defense. They have shut it down, turned the valve off.
Back to throw. Under pressure. He'll go up top. Got a man out there. Incomplete, and the flag's going to come out. Pass interference will be called. Barlow was there. Braylon Hands just a bit early.
Yeah, I'm going to take that one too. He was beaten. The ball was underthrown, so that's a very tough defensive play on a defensive back. It's either 6 or 15. Take the yards, not the points.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 6, 15 yards, first down.
Another look at it. Underthrown, had to slow up. Yep, just ran through him.
Yep.
So now ball on the 24-yard line. Barlow, only receiver out near side. Heavy set. Hedstrom will keep. Not much there for Hedstrom. Good play by Carter Hands, number 10 on the tackle.
This is a really good defensive line play. We talked about their run defense, and Hedstrom's a terrific athlete. Boy, that'll make the cattle rustlers proud.
Yeah.
Rope-a-dope. They've 18 carries for 49 yards for St. Mary's.
Wow. They've done all right through the air. Incomplete. No flag. And all of a sudden, Wynot getting a little something going defensively?
Yeah, but the problem is if it's anything like this afternoon, 3rd and 9 is minimal.
Yes.
I mean, that's a yawn.
Good play by Cook defensively. Batted away.
The rushing yards have been hard to come by. Even Wynot just has the 25 for 79. It has been an aerial show.
Back to throw again. Goes up top, looking for Barlow. Incomplete.
It's almost shocking to see Barlow not come down with the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime he gets a chance at gets away with a little extension, oh, he'll make that catch 9 times out of 10. He had a one-hander that I watched that was kind of back behind him. He used his left hand and kept running in full stride. I mean, he's pretty good.
All right, 4th down, big play.
I think it was against Bridgeport.
Wynot with a 2-point lead, St. Mary's with the ball. 4th down and 8. Here is Hedstrom to throw. Hedstrom still looking. Still looking. They're trying to contain him. Hedstrom under duress. Gets away from one. Now fires it across the middle. Late picked off. Look out. That's Cook. Cook near side. Still on his feet. Cook steps back inside. Down the 15-yard line. Big play for the Blue Devils.
Now there's still a full quarter and some change left. That right there is a big game changer.
Yep.
Cook had a beat on this. It won't show how far he came to pick that. That's a good 15-yard run for number 20 before he even got to the pick.
And then another 50 after he picked it off.
I was just surprised to see one man get him to the ground. Wow, that hasn't happened often.
That's right. 50-yard return. Well, we won't get credit for those in the receiving column, but add another 50 yards of yardage to Cook. And a timeout taken by St. Mary's.
What a game.
Yeah.
This is sensational. We've had a few treats the last handful of years.
This is a good one.
Must be my company.
Speaking of Doug.
That's not what I said.
Okay.
Well, I tell you, talk about the missed 2-point conversion. St. Mary's with 4 and Wynot with 3. They add up, don't they?
Yep. Let's take a look at the play thus far. The quarterback for the Blue Devils, Devin Brummer. Brummer came in with 1,745 yards passing on the season. He's over 300 in this game, so now better than 2,000 yards through the air on the season.
And he's 20 of 23 currently, Laura.
Wow.
20 of 23.
Wow. He completes nearly 70% of his passes on the year, 69.3. 31 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. How many touchdowns does he have today? 5?
Yeah.
So he is now at 36 touchdowns through the air on the year with 3 interceptions.
And we've seen him before, right? A very poised senior, but
yeah.
Just kind of ho-hum, isn't he? Regular day at the office for old 8-ball.
Good tackle there by Couch. Nope, that was 18 Pongratz with the tackle, not 10 Couch.
Pongratz, he's a good player.
Yeah. .45 seconds remaining here in the third. Second down and 11. On the option near side, Hymas. Good tackle by Drake Berg on the edge.
Another one of those unsung guys for the Cardinals. Good player is number 21. Watch the sure tackle. He's been out here on an island quite a bit. Look at that.
Yeah.
Another good takedown.
Form, look at that.
I love the wrestling. We've seen a single. We've seen some doubles. We've seen the hip toss.
We did see the hip toss.
Tell you what, too, LP. We've actually seen a wizard, too, although that might be a little much for your wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
But
it was,
it was Cook,
yeah,
breaking
right
about 6 tackles.
That's right.
Looked like a wizard, didn't it?
That's right. Exactly. All right. 3 quarters of the books. We got 12 minutes remaining before we crown a state champion here in Class D2. It'll be either St. Mary's or Wynot, and the Blue Devils lead it right now by 2.
You are a maverick. You stand ready to change the world. You are an innovator with bold ideas and a vision for the future. You are determined to turn your dreams into reality. You are a leader, committed to making a difference. With Omaha as your campus, you're at the center of it all. Here at UNO, you dare to dream, to innovate, to lead, to shape a brighter future. You are a maverick.
Sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 cause of death in students involved in activities. 7,000 adolescents lose their life annually due to sudden cardiac arrest.
If defibrillation through an AED is administered within the first 3 minutes, survival rates increase to 74%. If an AED is used within the first minute, the survival rate rises to 90%.
For every minute that passes without defibrillation, survival rates decrease by 7 to 10%. Are you and your school prepared?
And we head to the fourth here in the Class D State Championship with Wynot on top by 2 and the ball and threatening. 3rd down and 10. Brummer in the shotgun, Hymas to his right. 2 receivers to the bottom half. He'll go up top, got his man. Caught, leans forward, that's enough for the first down. And the grab, that's Nixon Hymas.
Well, you see the concept. They run the little swing. It kind of holds you as a defender, and then they just run the little out route behind it. Puts Pongratz in a bind. It's a good concept.
Inside the 5, ball at the 3. First down and goal to go. Wynot looking to extend its lead. Leans near the goal line, about a foot short on the carry by Cook.
What kind of vitamins you think Cook takes? All of them?
Everyone, the most.
But there's plenty of iron, that's for sure.
He takes the most. Second down, foot line, and in the shotgun it is Cook again. Cook not going to get there. Look at that, pile them up. No, they're going to say touchdown. Fell forward on the far side.
Heck of an effort.
For a touchdown by Cotner Cook. Wow.
Yeah, I'm all but certain. I think Eric Swan, Buda Baker. How many Cardinals? There were a ton of Cardinals on the tackle.
That's right.
Willie McGee, Vince Coleman. Look at this.
Look at that. How's that not progress? Come on. He must have reached over at the last minute. We can't see the backside of that, but he. All right, here, are we going to kick this one, or are we going to figure? We're going to kick it. And it is good. Extra point is up and good by Brummer.
And that's huge.
Yes, it is. That extends the lead to
9
with 11 minutes to go.
Ooh, guys, we got it again. Let's see the other angle. The whistle didn't quite blow when we were going to pick up a fumble, but this one. Well, I don't know, LP.
Boy, I just did not. Well,
there it is. That is.
How about that?
That is outstanding. You see him coming down the line to make the call?
Yeah.
Now that was a long time, but
yeah, yep.
You know, let the play finish. I'm always going to err on the side of you can fix it later. Let the play happen.
And that touchdown and extra point, we now have the highest scoring game in Class D2 state championship history. We are at 105 points. Previous high right at the century mark, as Doug Duda told you previously.
Yep.
And we still have 11 minutes to go, and we're not done. Squibbed it right to Hedstrom, who returned it out to the 34-yard line. And that's where the St. Mary's offense will set it up. Down by 9. I don't think we're in must-score territory, but if they don't, they're putting themselves in a precarious situation down by 2 scores.
I agree. I absolutely agree. Because you don't get the sense you can get enough stops.
Right.
Or any at this point.
Yeah. Here is Hedstrom. Good gain on first down. First time he's found significant room inside in a while. Out to the 39-yard line here on this 80-yard field. Steps through, got enough for the first down.
Well, how tough is Hedstrom?
Yep.
I mean, most basketball coaches right now are cringing, saying, "Can we just get this over?"
That's right. Pretty athletic family. The Hedstroms have. Brother Aiden set the school scoring record before it was broken by Gage. Their sister Maya scored 1,450 points as Hedstrom gets another 2 or 3 on first down. Mom Lisa, back in her day, she was a all-stater in basketball.
Good genes or good docs? We're going with good genes.
Good genes.
Although shout out to his OB-GYN. Obstetrician.
Second down, takes the run, pulls up, out in the flat, finds his guy, but not for the first down. A reception made by Eby, and Eby is about a yard short.
Been a little bit of time since we called his name. He's pretty capable. Keep an eye on him late. You don't want to forget about number 8.
Yep.
I mean, we saw the best impersonation of the Beckham in the second quarter. One of the great catches we've seen at this stage.
Yeah. Same thing. Takes the run. Then it pulls it down. Flag on the play. Right in the area where we sometimes see holding.
Well, it came from the side, Judge.
That's true.
I've had a busy night, afternoon.
Holding. Number 10.
Defensive holding.
Yeah,
on Carter hands.
When it comes from the side judge like that, you assume it's defensive unless you're lined up incorrectly.
So that'll be enough for a first down. Puts them inside the 20-yard line down to the 18.
That's hard to it's the late grab. With the run fake, that's what makes RPO so tough to defend. It looks like run action. You want to engage. It's tough. It's the extra grab that got him.
Yep. Short gain there for Hedstrom. About a yard.
Clock just kind of ticking. This is actually a long drive by St. Mary's standards.
Back to throw. Hedstrom. What a catch! Touchdown! Pulled in by, who did you just say?
I spoke it into existence.
EB with the touchdown.
He had just been too quiet for too long. 8's pretty great. How about this one? I mean, we have the degree of difficulties we've seen for some of these catches today.
And the throws, both.
Yeah, not to be outdone by the toss.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this concentration.
Just lays that over the...
Again, guess who's right there in coverage?
Yeah, yeah.
Hands has just got to tip his cap.
Yep.
These guys are pretty good.
2-point try, down by 3. Snap, in trouble. Hedstrom just fires it up. A prayer and tipped away. So a big play, 3-point game. Wynot still with the lead.
He's so good to even give his team a chance. That conversion is almost laughable.
Watch this, 5 guys.
And you have to hold your breath.
Yeah.
I mean, and guess who?
Yeah. Cook slaps it away.
Hedstrom takes a shot here. Look at this. On the back. Ooh, yeah. Glad you got your arm out of there.
Yeah.
The old rib cage.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only 120, right?
There is in blue, yes.
Okay.
Just double checking.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
I got it.
He's everywhere. Elite level fitness. The stamina is off the charts. Tough as nails. Multivitamin eater. He's going to get a chance here.
Here is Hands. Hands with the return out past the 20 to about 23.
Yeah, big. You can hear the coaches from St. Mary's trying to encourage their D. This is a huge series. Although 7:36 appears to be an eternity. Coach Allen's kind of making that. It's a nice coaching attire. You know, he almost makes it look cool. But I feel like I should be intimidated too.
Yeah. Yep. Good job stretching that out. Minimal gain. Tackle Ben Barlow the first there.
(57-54) with 7 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And that's how you drew it up, right?
Yep, I think we're going to see another score before it's done, too.
Going out on a limb.
Already. Already at 11 points. more than any other Class D2 game.
I have a shot at being closer to Nostradamus if you'd have said you think you'd see another 3 scores.
Back to throw.
Nope.
Got him wide open. Look out! Here goes Cook. Cook's going to go all the way. Touchdown! 57 yards for Cook. And he now has 253 yards receiving.
LP, he could get the record with the lead.
Yeah.
Right, where you normally wouldn't air it out. But every time he touches it, you're thinking it's big play. I'm not sure how you lose him. Wow. He has to be gassed.
I wonder if that's why he was not in there on the last kick return. It's like he took the, we're not even counting the interception he took back 57
Well,
yards.
they moved him. They moved him to the second row because I think they thought they were going to squib it.
Missed that. Got it.
Yeah, this is every year. I'm amazed every year.
Oh, nice design, great play call, little foot to Hymas. Hymas tosses it for the 2-point conversion to Hands.
We can all do that math. That makes it 11, which is,
wow.
2 scores,
yep,
just a little bigger. This is something else.
This is 65-54.
He said, I think we'll see another score.
Somebody needs to do some, I think I'm going to take a quick look and see what the score of the basketball game was last year in the state championship.
Would you like my readers?
Here we go. It was St. Mary's beat Wynot in basketball for the state championship, 63-51. And we have already outscored the basketball game from D2. Let's go down to Doug.
Yeah, you kind of stole my thunder there, boys, but that's okay. Something that we haven't talked about yet today, as exciting as these are, we may be able to add another one because 8-man football goes to 3 classes next year. There are so many C2 schools that are going to be dropping down.
That's right. Good call.
And we don't know exactly if we'll play them all at Memorial Stadium, Kearney, Lincoln, somewhere else. But there will be 3 classes as they down the football. There will be D1, D2, D3. The number to be eligible for 8-man goes up, so you don't have to worry with some of those schools having not too many kids and being ineligible for the playoffs. But we do go to 3 classes of 8-man in the next cycle for 2026, and we get to find out about that, who's qualifying, who's classified for that here in just a couple of weeks, and then the schedules will come out in February.
Yeah, that's when you tell your students to stay home or bring your brother or sister.
Yeah. Hey, no complaints here. More 8-man football. I'm all for it. Look out. Oh, what a grab! Down to the 5-yard line. Found him again. Eby with the grab.
He'd just been too quiet, LP.
Eby. Oh, my God.
He said, I'm here.
39 yards.
Yeah. I mean, and look, that's even PI, and it didn't matter.
He just reels it in.
Yeah, Hands is going to sleep well tonight, too. He's played his tail off.
Wow. Hedstrom is now.
It's going to be a 3 at the buzzer to win this thing?
It's crazy. Look out. Here's Hedstrom down to the 1.
Such a just a tough guy.
Yeah.
Relentless.
And he's getting right back up there. He understands the situation here. Remember, Coach said he's the kid who watched more film than the coaches when he was in 8th grade and would come and tell the coaches what was going on. He knows the situation. And in there for the touchdown. Woo.
He's spent, too. Everybody's spent.
Yeah. Wow.
You're looking for either a baton, a sand pit. I mean, this is a track meet.
Oh, cow.
That wasn't even snapped on time. Didn't matter. But you can tell that knee's bothering him a little bit. Tough kid.
Yep.
What a game.
5:55 still remains, and it is 65-60.
I said 3 scores. That wasn't safe.
No.
That was at 6:37, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's in jeopardy.
Big one here. Did not get it, incomplete.
That is in serious jeopardy.
We chatted about how those 2-point conversions and extra points might make a difference, and that's what we're seeing right now. Wynot has converted on their last 2-point conversions, and they kicked the field goal to lead it by 5, 65-60.
You know, right about now, if this was 11-man, they'd say you'd go into your 4-minute offense. So I don't know what the equivalent would be with these two offenses in 8-man, but
wow,
maybe 42nd offense. That'd be a long time with these guys.
715 yards, 705 yards, excuse me, between these two quarterbacks throwing.
Yeah, it's an 80-yard field. I mean, that's incredible.
It is just, wow.
This is not,
yeah.
I've never seen any. I thought, so I've seen some things, right? I think Mazur scored 5 different ways.
Yep.
I think. He threw one, he ran one, he scored, pick 6, and a special teams return.
Yeah.
We saw 60 some odd carries for 492 yards before.
Yep.
I mean, this is up there.
Return out to the 35-yard line, hands. And that's where the Blue Devils will set up.
I'd just like to be a defensive coordinator in this one. I mean, this is as good as it gets.
What time's the night game start?
Yeah, I don't know. It might not be on time. What time is it?
5:35. We might run right into it. It's crazy.
Well, if the medal ceremony is anything like the game, they'll sprint through that too.
Oh my gosh. Right, exactly. All right, Brummer back out there at quarterback. Hymas in the backfield beside him. Important series of downs here for both teams. Boy, Hymas.
You hear coach talking to his son. Hold on to the ball.
Almost had that ball scored out the backside. Good
He's
game
like, yeah, I got you, Dad.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
No, he probably says coach.
Coach.
Such a tough kid. Wanted to see him up close. You know, he's so subtle and slippery.
Yep.
So how does this guy break all these tackles? And then I watch him play defense. He knows how to break them because he knows how to make them.
Hymas went over 1,000 yards rushing here in this game for the season. Hymas again. Great carry by Hymas. Inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line of the carry by Lane Hymas. And now is where Wynot just tries to lean on you a little bit, run clock.
Remember in the open, we talked about his fitness. He just gets better as the games go on. Elite level conditioning. Not a big guy, but he sure is tough.
First down and 10, ball at the 29. Into Cardinals territory. Brummer hands it off to Hymas. Nowhere to go, and in there first was Eli Banks.
Has size ever been more overrated when we talk toughness and physicality than when we do these games?
No, you're right. It's so true.
I mean,
you see it all the time.
Every year.
Yeah. It's so many times a state of mind, right?
It's incredible.
Yep.
We're heading into championship round territory here.
4 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yep. 4 minutes remain. Second down and 11 after a loss of 1. Option to the far side. Still on his feet. Look out. He comes out of the backside for a first down. Just did not quit churning, and Brummer picks up the first.
And almost allowed himself to show a little emotion. Boy, he keeps it bottled up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
How about the patience here? He finally keeps on the little option.
13 yards on the carry.
Almost slips out of the back gate.
17.
Another hip toss on our wrestling theme.
Was a little emotion there, you saw?
Slight.
Yep. And Nothing there for Brummer. They're going to dig at the ball. They got it out. Is it a turnover? It is.
Now they're rolling him down.
Oh, they are saying he was down. He got back on it. 3 defenders around him, and he got back on it.
Oh, look at this. Oh, how did... the quick hands. He could do the ball trick. How about that?
Loss of 6. Brings up 2nd down and 16.
The quick hands.
Yeah, and the strong hands to pull that back in that far away from the body. Oh, great toss. Hymas, near side. Hymas still on his feet inside the 10.
Unbelievable.
And Hymas nearly got it all back.
He fumbles. He gets the miraculous recovery. Then watch the poise on how long he keeps this, reading the flat defender. Another slide off you, by you tackle. Bybee hustling to save one.
Timeout taken by St. Mary's with 2:54.
How about Bybee's motor?
Yeah.
I mean, he's going end to end, side to side.
It is crunch time now for St. Mary's, no doubt. They cannot allow Wynot a touchdown here.
Yep. Apparently, Mr. Cook has a twin brother. Some say he's just as good. Yeah, had the ACL injury that's kept him from playing.
Oh,
now,
sure.
wouldn't that be something?
Wow.
I wonder who's tougher.
You just caused some problems right there.
Well, I'm enamored. I'm clearly a fan.
No, I understand. I'm just saying that question gets raised now at home later, and you just started something.
Well, I know one guy I'm not fighting. And I may have to wait for Kaysen's ACL because he's better than his brother. That's shout out mom and dad.
Yeah. 2:54 to go. 3rd down and 2. Big play here for the Cardinals. Brummer in the gun. Hymas to his left. Yeah, a little false start there on Hymas, who jumped a little bit early.
34.
Just a twitch by Hymas.
So, in all actuality, LP, with the 5-point lead and the clock ticking, that's not the worst thing. You've handled 7 yards like, I mean, you breathe.
Yep, you're right. Snap to Cook. Cook breaks 1 tackle, can't get the 2nd. Nice job by Pongrantz on the tackle. And now 4th down, 4th and 5.
Field goal puts it at 8. Do you want to put it in harm's way, or do you want the ball with your offense, which has been your best unit today?
Wow. Could be the play of the game right here. Could be, at least to this moment. 4th down and 5. Ball on the 12. Why not? 5-point lead. They're going to let it run down and take a timeout.
Yeah, good call. Get it right.
A 1st down here with Wynot. Wynot still has 2 timeouts. Oh, St. Mary's has 1. So yeah, 1st down here puts the Cardinals in a really tough spot.
Yeah. Nothing seems to be insurmountable, but
right, but yep.
The discussion's got to be, I think, 1st down. Wynot's got the 2 in the bag with timeouts. Do you have enough wherewithal that if you get a 1st down, you saw what we saw in the opener, but for a different reason, where you slide and keep the clock moving?
Yep. St. Mary's could only stop it 1 more time, so I think you're right, Damon. All right, 4th and 5. Big play for both squads. Brummer in the gun. Brummer back to pass, rolls to his right, under a lot of pressure, heaves it to the end zone, on his back, he makes the grab, he fell down and made the grab on his back. Cook, what a play!
He survives getting pulled down, staggers the poise. Incredible.
Wow.
I mean, I'm going back to Kaliga last year from Scott, not to be outdone by his cohort from Bennington and Lordson. I mean, this is up there.
Wow.
And LP, I mean, not to backpat, but what I tell you before this game started?
Yes.
20 seems like a dude.
Yeah.
I mean, this is incredible.
He is under pressure. I mean,
well, it starts with the throw.
Right, from Brummer. Oh, and just over the fingertips.
Oh, and Barlow has had a day, too.
Oh.
I mean.
Watch, Barlow just could not get there. And from the backside. That
how about I just want to talk about his composure. Most people are whining and crying right now. Arms up, palms up. Hey, he grabbed me. What? No, he gets his head around, takes a seat, and it was like, this is the calmest it's been for me all day.
Wow. Oh my, 265 yards receiving for Cook. 265. That's about 40 yards, 35 yards off a state record.
Well, I told you, like the Jay Giles band, that record was in jeopardy.
Yeah.
With the lead.
Yeah. 4 touchdowns.
Or is that your love? Are you capable of such a thing?
I can't.
Let's go with the record.
Yeah, stop.
Not worried about your love.
All right, up back takes it.
Oof.
Goes harder to contact after the 35-yard line. So 2 minutes remain.
What a game.
St. Mary's needs a quick strike.
I mean, it hasn't been this back and forthy with great players since, oh wait, a year ago with the Lordson Kaliga show.
Yeah. Numbers on the board were a little different, but yes. 131 points scored. The previous record was 100.
And they're not out of it. Where's Bybee?
Right.
And Eby, find both of them.
Hedstrom back out there under pressure. He's going to roll away from pressure. And they drop him in the backfield for a loss. They finally brought pressure and got to him.
Yeah, they were kind of in, it's pick your poison for the first 3.5 quarters. Do you give him time or do you drop and play coverage? They're bringing it now. Now, they're going to have to play some man here if you're going to bring heat.
They're playing deep thirds, too. 1:30 left.
You're going to let him run, though.
Almost picked off.
And if hands
through the hands,
keeps that in his hands, he's hitting his head on the goalpost. Watch him jump this. Oh, the tip saved him. That'd have been a tough catch. Full stride off our kick. I don't know. That's HD, buddy. That is. Even I haven't used the binoculars once.
Wow.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
In my 2.75s.
Official takes time out. We had blood on one of the players. It was on the leg of Eli Banks. 3rd down and 14.
What a game.
Hedstrom fires it across the middle. That's going to be good for a 1st down. Still on his feet, and he'll step out of bounds.
It's your guy.
Barlow with the grab.
These skill guys.
Yeah.
They're all good. 8, 3, 9, 20, 6.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. in stride. Got the wherewithal to get out of bounds.
1:20 remain. Hedster with 3 to the right. A stunt inside. Try to get home. Over the middle, incomplete.
Good sportsmanship there from Hands. That's almost where you don't want it, right? Hey, it's okay. It's like, kind of like when you don't pick up that 7-10 split.
Yep, that's right. Second down and 10. And got his man over the middle. Just throw out to the flat. They're going to take a timeout. They're going to, nope, they're going to hurry up. Second down and 1. And they'll clock it. 56 seconds left. The problem is that brings up 4th and 1 now.
Which, I mean, for these guys.
Yep. Nope, you're right.
So you're still thinking, and now you're thinking score, onside kick. I mean, obviously, timeout with these guys may be a bonus. Could have taken the 2 that they left in the first half. Those don't carry over, do they?
They don't. Bybee came off his tight end spot there and was wide open. Now pressure again over the middle. Picked off! Picked off by who else? Cook with the INT.
One for the ages for that gentleman. As many interceptions as touchdown catches.
Wow. Couple of INTs. 4 touchdowns, 265 yards receiving. What a game.
Incredible.
Substitution on the offense.
I may have to go down there and shake his hand, LP. Will you let me off work for a little while? This is
remarkable.
It's incredible.
928 total yards between the two teams.
I mean, it's given me the Lordson vibes from a year ago. The offense and defensive performance.
Yeah.
Laying it on the line.
What a remarkable finish, and for the first time in school history, Wynot is going to win a state football championship, and Hymas just got the bath.
Oh, he has got to be the happiest, most miserable person ever. It is not warm out here.
State champs.
Your final score, Wynot, 71, St. Mary's 16.
I mean, what a better way to go celebrate with the family. Talked about his assistant coach, Kyle Himes, getting his graduation certificate of completion. You get to share with the family. Wow. Unbelievable run that this community has had. First state championship, too. Wow. Impressive. I think I'm the most appreciative of his composure. When it could have gotten a little squirrely in the first half, he never blinked. Never blinked.
What a phenomenal game. 131 points scored, 71-60 is the final. Wynot over St. Mary's. Pretty cool win. Not as cool as that.
Your donation to Nebraska Public Media makes live sports coverage possible. We're excited to partner with the Big Ten Network on a thank you gift with your donation of $60. You can select a 3-month subscription to Big Ten Plus. The Big Ten Plus app keeps you up to date with all things Nebraska athletics and gives you access to a 24/7 Nebraska channel for around-the-clock programming of Nebraska's classic games and original content. Donate online at nebraskapublicmedia.org/sportspartners.
Big Red Wrap-Up brings you all things Nebraska. Join me, Michael Severe, along with former Husker Jay Moore, and weekly special guests for a game breakdown and in-depth analysis. This week, we recap the Penn State game. Watch on a special night, Wednesday, November 26th on Nebraska Public Media.
Hi Husker fans, Coach Cook here in Wyoming. We just finished up with the crew filming The Last Ride. It's going to be an awesome documentary. I want to remind you all for Nebraska Public Media how important it is to Nebraska volleyball. They broadcast the first volleyball match in 1988, and now they bring you every match they possibly can. We need to continue to support Nebraska Public Media so we can still have Nebraska volleyball in our homes. Go Big Red.
The 2025 NSAA High School State Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media are brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. What a finish in Class D2. Wynot and St. Mary's put up 131 points. 71-60 is the final. Time now for medals and trophies. Let's go to Heath Kramer.
The Nebraska School Activities Association is honored to have medals and trophies for both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Executive Director Jennifer Schwartz, NSAA Board of Directors Robert Drews from Arapahoe, Darren Toby from Broken Bow, and Brad Hazing from Wausau. Here are the awards for runner-up St. Mary's High School. Head coach Tony Allen and his assistants will present the silver medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 2, Gage Hedstrom. Number 3, Ben Barlow. Number 4, Connor Banks. Number 5, Miles Hamilton. Number 6, Zane Cole. Number 7, Dane Ashe. Number 8, James Eby. Number 9, Lane Bybee. Number 10, Keegan Couch. Number 12, Memphis Roberts. Number 14, Thiago Argentina. Number 18, Ben Pongratz. Number 20, Cooper Cole. Number 21, Drake Berg. Number 22, Logan Pongratz. Number 23, Logan Brabitz. Number 24, Ruger Kraft. Number 30, Colton Levitsky. Number 34, Dalton Hurley. Number 36, Eli Banks. Number 42, Carter Cole. Number 50, Robert Shoemaker. Number 55, John Milnerick. And number 60, Remington Reisinger. For these outstanding athletes and their school, here's the 2025 NSAA Class D2 State Football Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations, St. Mary's High School.
Take your trophy with you.
And now, to the champions, Wynot High School. Head coach Steve Hymas and his assistants will present the gold medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Braxton Oligmuller. Number 4, Bentley Gunther. Number 5, Kason Hands. Number 6, Braylon Hands. Number 8, Devin Brummer. Number 9, Kason Hansen. Number 10, Carter Hands. Number 11, Joseph Burback. Number 12, Killian Steinhaus. Number 13, Nixon Hymas. Number 14, Cash Lenton. Number 16, Creighton Cook. Number 20, Cotner Cook. Number 21, Peyton Pick. Number 26, Cameron Cook. Number 30, Wyatt Nelson. Number 32, Jed Nelson. Number 34, Lane Hymas. Number 41, Alec Wiebelhaus. Number 42, Jace Lengy. Number 44, Emerson Gunther. Number 48, Dylan Weasler. Number 72, Blake Klug. Number 99, Parker Schmidt. Coach Hymas, we have a special award for you. And now presenting the championship game ball from FMNE Insurance's Vice President of Underwriting, Chad Deloy. And for these outstanding athletes and their school, here is the 2025 NSAA Class D2 State Football Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Wynot High School.
State champs, first time ever, the Wynot Blue Devils in football. They have now gone double in the fall. The girls won the volleyball state championship. Boys win the state football championship, coming off their state final appearance in basketball last year. They've got an athletics program up there in Wynot that is on a roll. They take home a state championship here in 2025. Let's go down to Doug Duda.
Steve Hymas, doesn't matter where we stand, Coach, you're at Memorial Stadium and you're a state champion. Congratulations.
Man, it's awesome, this feeling. It's such a great job by our kids. I can't say enough about them, how they played today, what they did through the offseason, stuff like this. The leadership that's developed them has just been amazing out of them. So I just think I'm amazed. I'm so proud of our kids. Our football kids, just awesome.
What was the difference in the highest scoring 8-man final in history?
You know, we thought they were getting tired at halftime and said, guys, we got to keep playing. We got to go make a couple plays, and we got to get about 1 or 2 defensive stops, and I think we can score all the time. So that was what we talked about at halftime, and that's what our kids did, so it's just awesome.
Coach, congratulations. We're going to talk to your players.
Thank you guys very much. Thank you.
Let's bring in the quarterback in Devin Brummer and the outstanding everything in Cotner Cook. Devin, did you guys think once this got started that you had to score every time you had the football?
Yeah, Coach was talking about it before the game that he knew it was going to be a 4-quarter game. So, yeah, we had to score every time we got the ball or every chance we had to get the ball.
394 yards and 7 touchdowns. Never going to forget winning a state title, but what a performance by you today. What allowed you to have those numbers?
The line giving me time, me being able to scramble out of the pocket, and wide receivers always getting open and moving with me, so yeah.
I want to ask both of you about the last touchdown. 4th down, you don't convert, they've got a chance. Cotner's setting down in the end zone. What did you see that still made you throw the ball his way?
I didn't even really see him. I just threw it up. So, yeah, it was just, got lucky, just dropped right in his lap, and yeah.
Cotner, what happened on that play?
Yeah, it's just went around a post corner and grabbed me a little, and I fell down, and Devin and the Lord just put in my lap.
You had over 260 yards receiving, but probably the defense with a couple of interceptions, the one to seal the game. There weren't many stops out there. Just talk about playing enough defense to win this football game.
Yeah, it's just every play, everyone's doing their job, and the D-line got pressure, which gave me the opportunity.
And finally, like you mentioned a little bit ago, you were here 2 years ago. It didn't work out. Wynot is at the top of the mountain right now. Talk about just making this run this senior season to finish it out the way you did.
Yeah, we just knew the work we had to put in to be first, and we got it done.
Gentlemen, go take the picture. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
There you go. These two combined for 394 yards passing. 265 of that went from Brummer to Cotner Cook. And there it is, your state champion, 71-60 Wynot over St. Mary's. Guys, a pleasure working with you again this year. Let's send it back up to Larry and Damon.
Great job, Doug Duda, on the sidelines all morning and afternoon long. Outstanding. Hey, want to remind you, more football yet to come. Tonight, the Class B state championship will be contested. Gretna East will take on Waverly for a state championship. Should be a good one from right here at Memorial Stadium. Come on back at 7 o'clock Central tonight. Once again, the Griffins and the Vikings for the Class B state championship. That'll do it for here at Memorial Stadium. State champs, Wynot for the first time ever in Class D2. For Damon Binning, I'm Larry Putney. And for Doug Duda and our entire Nebraska Public Media sports production crew, thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight. Until then, so long.
Nebraska Public Media is partnering with the Big Ten Network to provide a unique thank you gift.
Become a member of our Sports Partners Club with a donation of $5 a month, and we'll thank you with a 3-month subscription to Big Ten Plus. Last year, Big Ten Plus streamed over 2,700 non-televised games, including 86 Nebraska games available exclusively on Big Ten Plus. Donate online at nebraskapublicmedia.org/sportspartners or call 800-989-8236.